Welcome back to Lake Mills, Iowa. An opposite side of the conference bout tonight on a Friday night, which you don't see very often. Should be two very good games tonight. Lake Mills girls play Osage. Obviously, both teams play Osage, but the Osage girls, they're 10-3 this year. They're on the TIC East side of the conference, which, in my opinion, probably isn't as strong as the TIC West, because TIC West has 4 ranked teams. That's not even including Garner or Belmont. But the TIC East, Osage always has good girls athletics, softball, volleyball, and basketball. They're usually very good. So I expect to see a very good showing from this Osage girls team.
Yes, absolutely. Osage girls athletics have had a very good run the last 3-4 years. It seems like volleyball.
I think maybe even longer than that.
Especially could be.
Yeah.
Just specifically, I know didn't they win volleyball?
I think so.
State title last year.
Something like that.
The girls got the work cut out for them, but I think they can handle it if they, like we talked about earlier in the year. Haven't been on the last few, but if we can start, hit a couple baskets early and not have that cold stretch that sometimes happens. That they've been playing good on defense. I'll give them that. They just need to consistently get better shots and buckets on offense.
Yeah, what was it? The Belmont game. We didn't go to that. Obviously, it was at Belmont the other night, but just from what I heard, no shots could fall. The stat-wise, just did not have a very good shooting game, and I don't think they played that bad, and some nights are just like that. But then you have a couple games before that, the West Hancock game at home, where they play right with one of the best teams in 2A. And then even against Garrigan the other night, I know they lost by a lot, around 40, but I still don't think they played that bad. Obviously, Garrigan has 2 very, very good girls, and even a third girl that ended up scoring 20. So that was just a very tough matchup, but it will get this Lake Mills team ready for the end stretch of this year and going into the postseason.
Yeah, and every coach is going to tell you it's not how you start, it's how you finish. I mean, starting the year, yes, it plays into seeding and things like that, but you want to be playing your best ball, whatever sport it is, by the end of the year.
Yeah, theoretically, in high school Iowa sports, everything except football, where you have to qualify, nothing matters until the postseason, theoretically.
Matchup-wise, it obviously record's going to depend on who you play right away. But if you play well at the end of the year, you're going to have a shot in each game, and I think these girls are kind of figuring out, nights that we don't have it maybe as well as we want to on offense, that the defense can supply that. You have to play, or even better defense, just because the shots aren't going right away.
Yeah, and I forgot to say, Chris is back with us tonight on a Friday night. He'll be doing Fridays for the year on out, and you'll be able to do postseason games, I would assume.
We'll make it work.
Yeah. So Beth will continue to be the Tuesday co-announcer with me. Chris will do Fridays, and even tomorrow for the Saturday game, I'll leave it a surprise. I have a new person calling the game with me tomorrow. It's going to be a good time.
It is a very good guest.
Very, very good guest. But we'll be right.
Hold up. Let's not give him very good in case he's listening. It's a good guest.
It's okay. But we'll be right back after this. This is the Norseman Trucking pregame show.
Here at Norseman, we don't just talk about valuing our Norseman family. We show it. We've revamped our pay and benefits package to reflect what our team members want. So we sat down with a few of our drivers and just asked them, what do you think?
I definitely like it. It's very helpful because, times are tough right now, and it shows that they actually care about us.
If you're not being valued and treated like family, check out what Norseman has to offer. Visit us at norseman.com to learn more.
We're back here. We're about to get the starting lineups rolling here. Just a couple things to note. Like I said, Osage is 10-3. Claudia Aschenbrenner is their leading scorer, averaging 14 points per game on 49% from the field. Has not hit a 3 this year, so must be a primarily in the paint player. And then Samantha Brandau, she's averaging 9.9 rebounds per game, just on the cusp of averaging double digits rebounds, almost averaging a double-double because she's averaging 11.5 points per game as well. So those are the 2 players to look out for if you're Lake Mills. You got to do a good job of shutting them down. You lack a little bit of size with just Ella being in the starting lineup, and I guess Scout off the bench. You play a lot of 1 post or 4 out, 1 in, but that's where a girl like Bryn's gonna have to come up big, maybe guard some of these taller players, even though she lacks a little bit of size.
Exactly. It sounds like that Aschenbrenner's, if I'm comparing her to somebody that we know is like a Dillavu from Forest City.
Yep.
Doesn't shoot outside much, but seems like very good low post player.
And 7.7 boards, so she's going to be a force down there. We're about to get underway. They're going to do the starting lineups. Looks like Shannon Kessler is doing it tonight. Mr. Rice usually does it, but it looks like it's Shannon. So we're going to let that play through, and we'll be right back for the tip.
Now let's meet the teams. Please welcome our visitors, the Osage Green Devils. The starting lineup for the Devils. A junior, number 10, Brooklyn Halbach. Sophomore, number 12, Riley Tabard. Junior, number 13, Claudia Aschenbrenner. Senior, number 22, Cabry Sullivan. And junior, number 50, Samantha Brandow. The Green Devils are coached by Chad Erickson and assisted by Chelsea Ritter. And now, for your very own Lake Mills Bulldogs. A junior guard, number 1, Natalie Brandenburg. Junior guard, number 4, Josie Helgeson. Sophomore guard, number 13, Taylor Bonnet. Senior guard, number 15, Leah Moen. And junior center, number 32, Ella Steeny. The Bulldogs are coached by Garrett Patterson, assisted by Rhiannon Spieth. Tonight's officials are Jason Slater, Carl Woolridge, and Brian Koob. Now, would you please rise for the singing our national anthem by our high school choir under the direction of Linda Saxton.
So to quickly go through, the starters for Lake Mills, Bryn Rognes has started a handful of games this year. Now she's serving as the 6th girl off the bench. For the starting lineup, you have Natalie Brandenburg, quick guard, hard to stay in front of, provides a lot of energy. And you have Josie Helgeson, the defensive guard stopper on this team, does a great job defensively, even though she lacks a little bit of size. Taylor Vonick, she makes this thing go. Everything runs through her. Then we have Leah Moen, senior shooter, just makes smart decisions. And then we have Ella Steeny, our tall girl who has battled a lot with a lot of good posts this year. And we're off. Vonick kind of lost the handle on that pass a little bit, wasn't able to get enough oomph on it. Aschenbrenner outside, passes it out to Tabert. Looks like Osage trying to run some set action against man here.
Was Osage playing man as well? I didn't even really get time to look.
Yeah, I couldn't really tell. It was too quick of a possession. It's a nice block there by Ella to not foul the Osage player. That's Brandow on the miss.
They are playing zone, 2-3.
So where some shooting is going to be clutch in this game. You always need that when you face a 2-3 zone, and just purposeful cuts, purposeful passes. You can't get lackadaisical with it.
You got to be strong with it, and you gotta have a plan, especially when you're catching it in the high post there, which is where you want to get it. People are going to collapse, but you got to know where girls are to make an open pass if it's there.
And I feel like the second half of this year, the girls have done a much better job changing their philosophy when they go against a different type of offense or a different type of defense. So Vonick tries driving, kicks it out to Helgeson, over to Moen. Lake Mills being really,
there you go,
really patient here. Good block by Brandow. She grabs the board.
Possession.
Yeah. You want Ella being aggressive in the post.
That is where Ella can't bring it back to her right hand, though, because that's when it gets blocked. Got to use the left hand on that side to keep it away.
Brandow travels right there. Good defensive play by Vonick. Forced the travel. Helgeson has it on the right wing. Looks like Moen's going to play the high post here against this 2-3 zone. The high post is a susceptible spot in this zone. Nice ball screen right there. Skip pass over to Helgeson. That shot's up and good.
Great start.
It looks simple, but it's so effective. Just a little ball screen and then a skip.
You didn't have to throw it in there, but you drove it enough towards the middle that it collapsed everybody and gets that wide open skip.
And Aschenbrenner has it in the paint. Can't get it to go. Good defense by Vonik. Grabs the rebound. Looks like Vonik's going to draw the assignment of Aschenbrenner inside, even though she gives up some size. I think that's the girl who you want on her. Nice pass by Elastini on the baseline. Lake Mills leads early on here, 3-0, 2 minutes into this ball game.
They really want to get it inside, you can tell.
Ella kind of dribbled that off her foot there, and Osage grabs the steal.
Yeah, stronger dribble, a little power dribble there. One dribble and go up. She had her steal, just had to go quicker.
Yep. So Brandow has it in the high post. Looks like they're trying to isolate Aschenbrenner in the post on Taylor. I'm not sure. It might have got her on the wrist a little bit.
Maybe.
That's a tough call, especially for one of your better players early in this game to get a foul, because now Taylor can't play as aggressive against one of Osage's best players.
I like the strategy of having Taylor on her.
Yep.
But in this situation, you get that early foul.
You might have to switch it up now.
Yeah. Well, you're going to have to.
Yeah.
But you also now just wasted a foul on Taylor.
Mm-hmm. Or you just let it ride and trust your best player to.
You could. Yes, there's definitely many ways to go about it.
Because you can only allow her to get one more foul, in the rest of this first half. Whenever she gets it, I think you ride. Or if she ever gets it.
Right.
But Osage only made one free throw there, and Josie with a little step back three. That shot's up and good.
They're setting ball screens on the top, which you don't see zone offenses do a whole lot. But it's just as effective against a zone, maybe sometimes even more than against man, because you don't have the girl on the girl setting the screen to hedge or to switch.
Yeah, if they don't do a good job of passing that off at the top of the zone, it can be a killer, and we're seeing that right now.
That wasn't even like a high IQ play. Just came off the screen. Nobody picked her up.
Nobody picked her up. Yeah, so she stepped behind the line and nailed it. So Josie's off to a hot start here. She has all 6 for Lake Mills early on. And against this 2-3 zone, they got to be patient. The softball pass is picked off. That passes by Brandenburg, but Aschenbrenner read it perfectly.
Decent idea, just a little too low on the court of a skip pass.
Good defense right there by Steeny on Aschenbrenner. And a good run out by Brandenburg, but it'll stay here with Lake Mills.
Good tip. Good tip to reset it.
We saw a little bit last game against Garrigan. I think it was Josie a lot. She'd be at the top of the key. She'd kind of leak out, which when you have a girl like Taylor, if you can get it to her right away, she's going to find the open girl ahead.
Yes, and we didn't really point out, against zone defenses especially, it's very key to get it out and go, because the defense can't get back and set it up. They kind of have to scramble.
It's a nice rebound there by Elastini to gain an extra possession. Moen's 3 is off the mark. Steeny grabs the rebound again, and then it goes over to Helgeson. Passes out to Vonik for an open 3. Shots off the mark. They're getting great looks right now.
Great looks.
And Ella has to keep crashing the boards inside. She's doing a great job so far.
Put Josie on Aschenbrenner now.
Yep. Which she's going to give up.
Didn't Josie guard Delavu too?
Josie guarded Frank.
That's the Garner one. Okay, that's what it was.
Nice shot by Aschenbrenner. That's a little bit where Josie's going to be at a disadvantage, giving up some height. But you'll take it because Josie's scrappy and she's a smart defender.
It's a very tough shot.
Vonik has the open look from 3 from the high post.
They're getting
up and good.
Wide open looks.
Keep moving the ball. And that forces Osage to call a timeout early in this game. Lake Mills leads 9-3 with 3:44 in this first half. We'll be right back after this short break.
It's time to upgrade or replace your old or worn-out kitchen and laundry appliances. Single Stat Hardware in Lake Mills has what you need. They have American-made Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana appliances to make your life easier. For appliances with the best in innovation, quality, dependability, and free delivery, see Single Stat Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
We're back after that short timeout from Osage. A great start for Lake Mills. 3 threes. They're up 9-3, about halfway through this first quarter.
Now, you will have to start scoring inside some, just because three-pointers are not always going to fall. But it's good to see they're getting open looks every time.
Because now it's going to be Osage. They're going to be forced to play at Lake Mills on the perimeter. Nice finish by Brandow. So the second foul on Taylor. That's a crusher if you're Lake Mills.
I thought they weren't going to call it. I do agree it's a foul.
Yep.
But I thought for a second she was going to get away
It was a tad late, yeah. So free throws off the mark. Steeny grabs the board.
Yeah,
so.
you roll with her. If she gets 3, she's obviously got to come out.
I thought Natalie checked in for her, but I don't think she got to the scores table in time. Nice pass inside by Helgeson, and Bryn finishes.
Great pass.
That's an amazing pass by Josie right there.
I think 90% of the offensive possessions so far, they've gotten into the high post at some point.
It's like Brandow just ran the point there, and I think she usually plays the 5 on this Osage offense.
Kind of seems like they can kind of trust 2 or 3 girls. Yeah. Great defense.
Nice tip by Steeny. They've brought it defensively tonight. Can they sustain it throughout the game and keep making shots? Osage sticking with this 2-3 zone. Lake Mills has kind of diced it up so far. A lot of movement in the high post. It can get confusing as a 2-3 zone, trying to pick up these girls and trail them as they go through.
There you
nice
go.
Baseline jumper for Bryn. Shots off the mark, and Steeny couldn't get the offensive tip to herself. Brandow will just run the point.
So somebody's got to pick her up.
Yep. And Bryn's a good matchup for Aschenbrenner, too.
Yes, very good.
Yep. Nice back cut. Shots off the mark. Helgeson with the rebound. That was Taber on the miss. Nice pass ahead to Bryn. She's going to drive it into the middle of the paint. Nice block by Brandow.
Yeah, that's one you kind of, you as a defensive player, you know is coming because he took that 1.5 steps for a little floater.
Yep. So 1:57 left to go in this first quarter. Lake Mills leads 11-5. Good move by Brandow to get to the basket. And Coach Garrett Patterson will call a 30-second timeout, try to break this little run that Osage has going. So we'll be right back after a message from our sponsors.
Hi, this is Emily Helgeson, Physical Therapist Assistant from Lake Mills Physical Therapy. We are proud supporters of the Lake Mills Bulldogs and strive to keep our athletes in the game. We not only offer our expertise in orthopedic care, but added new programs for women's health services and Parkinson's patients. So don't let your injuries sideline you from getting back to your life dreams and goals. Call 641-592-3500 to schedule your appointment today.
We're back after that short timeout. Smart timeout by Coach Patterson. Osage, I believe, is on a 4-0 run, back-to-back baskets. Kind of call a timeout, break the little momentum that Osage had going, refocus your players. And Taylor did sub out during that timeout.
Yeah,
Natalie's in for her.
Minute and a half left in the first quarter. Don't mind that at all.
Exactly. But can Lake Mills get anything going on the offensive side without Taylor in there? And I think they should be able to because a lot of their shots have just came off good ball movement so far. Bryn's 3 is off the mark. Finley hustles for the rebound but can't quite save it.
Great effort. Still a wide open shot.
Exactly.
They're getting them. And I think I know Taylor runs it as the point guard, but other girls have made good choices, smart passes, attacked off the dribble to get people to collapse. I think they can manage a few minutes here without Taylor in.
Yeah, and I mean, who ran point all of last year when Taylor was out? Natalie Brandenburg.
They have the experience,
yep.
Yes.
Tabbert drives in the lane, kicks it back out to Hallbach.
That was a travel, I was going to say, yeah.
Not much urgency from either team thus far, though.
No, not really. They're not forcing anything yet.
Yep.
And you don't see either team pressing, which I agree with Lake Mills not doing it. I think Osage is experienced enough to, with enough athletes that won't bother them a whole lot. Just sit back, pack the paint. Haven't seen Osage take an outside shot yet, right?
I don't think so, and they're in man-to-man now.
Okay.
They're trailing Natalie as she drove, so kind of switching spots. They might go back to a 2-3 on this out of bounds. No, they're back to man. So Lake Mills plays Osage out of their 2-3 zone, but obviously Osage probably will go back to it at some point. Ellis Finish can't go on the offensive rebound.
Yeah, don't.
A little cheap foul right there. Yep.
I think Ella's just relax a little bit when she gets it by the basket. She's had a few wide open looks. Not wide open, but open. And just a little excited.
And as a guy that struggled finishing inside like myself, I don't know exactly what the tip would be to maybe slow yourself down or maybe pick an exact point on the backboard that you're trying to hit.
Right.
It's a good tip right there by Josie. Can she save it?
Not
quite. Yep. So 31 seconds left in this first quarter. Lake Mills leads 11-7. A very good quarter thus far for the Bulldogs. Josie Helgeson had a quick 6 points to start this game. Hasn't scored since. And Taylor Vonick has a 3, but she also has 2 fouls. That's why he's out. Good steal by Rognes. Lake Mills. Brandenburg saw Finley ahead, but not called for the travel right there. Shots off the mark by Bryn. I think so.
Dribble after. It should be.
It should be because it wasn't tipped, and she took multiple steps in between grabbing the ball.
Did she ever grab it?
I think so. Well, she passed it. She controlled and passed it, technically.
That's what I thought, but
I don't know. Yeah, that's a weird one.
It worked out either way.
Yep. Osage still ends up with the basketball, so that's kind of a little bit of a basketball karma right there.
Yep.
So 7 seconds left in this quarter. Can Osage get a good look? Good strip by Natalie. So that's going to be 1.4 seconds left in this quarter. Osage will have the ball underneath their own basket. You really don't, if you're Lake Mills, you really need to stop right here. You don't need any momentum for Osage going into the second quarter. No, you don't want to give them a
basket right away. Going into the second quarter, absolutely.
1.4 left. Lake Mills leads by 4. Nice hustle by Coach Garrett Patterson, hustling down the stairs.
Ball down the stairs.
Happen all the time at practice.
Yes.
That shot's up by Aschenbrenner. It's no good. So Lake Mills will take a 4-point lead into the second quarter. We'll be right back after this.
Here at Norseman, we don't just talk about valuing our Norseman family. We show it. We've revamped our pay and benefits package to reflect what our team members want. So we sat down with a few of our drivers and just asked them, what do you think?
The new pay package was a surprise to me, and I know that they're responding to what's happening in the industry and sort of changing with the times, and that also speaks well.
If you're not being valued and treated like family, check out what Norseman has to offer. Visit us at norseman.com to learn more.
First impressions last. They speak volumes about you and your home. Larson Manufacturing in Lake Mills understands this, and their craftsmanship shows in the details of every door they create, like their full glass storm doors that offer maximum light and curb appeal to showcase your home. Larson Manufacturing is the #1 storm door manufacturer in the U.S., built in Lake Mills with local pride. Find out more at larsondoors.com. Larson Manufacturing is a proud supporter of Bulldog Athletics.
We're back. After the first quarter ended, Lake Mills leads 11-7. So Osage played a lot of 2-3 in that first quarter, finally ended up going to man-to-man.
Looks like we are going to man as well to start the second.
Looks like they try to run a lot of action for Brandow and Aschenbrenner.
Yes.
Good defense there by Bryn, but Brandow finishes through the foul. So that'll be an and one.
That's what
for Brandow.
I do like switching up defenses, but your zone was working. And, out of a timeout maybe to kind of throw them off if they drew something up. But I would have stuck with it just because Osage overall is taller than you. And in a zone, you can double a little easier and get it out and deter passes.
It's like man-to-man for Osage as well still. So both teams kind of played out of a 2-3 zone, even though, like you said, I think Lake Mills' 2-3 was a little bit more effective than Osage's.
Yes.
We'll stay here with Lake Mills after that tip. Brandow has 6 early on here for the Green Devils. Brandenburg dribbles baseline. Nice little floater, a little bit strong. Good board on the backside by Sullivan.
She's bringing it up the floor again.
It's she
little point forward action.
She's been the primary ball handler for most of this game, which you don't see very often from the tallest player on the court.
Good dig down.
I think we're going to get a foul there on Brandenburg. I don't mind the aggressiveness though. It's one of their better players in the post.
I thought she grabbed ball right away.
Yep.
Maybe got body. I don't know.
So Josie will check back in. Be interesting to see who she will guard. Looks like she's on Hallbach. They had Sullivan wide open and a duck in right in front of the rim.
They did.
And Brandow shoots up the 3 and she hits it. So Osage takes the lead 12-11. Not much scoring by everybody else besides Brandow in these last few minutes. She has 9 early on here for the Green Devils. Nice cut by Bryn. She's going to get fouled and shoot 2 free throws. Who was that that passed that? I think it was Moen from up top. Good pass, good lead. Obviously, it's cliche, especially like in football, but she threw it to where she was going to be, not to where she was.
Yes.
So she could catch it in stride and have a decent shot attempt.
I think as young basketball players, that is almost, no, not the hardest, but it's up there with figuring out how to lead somebody to where they're going.
Yeah. And I feel like part of it, too, is realizing that a person might not be open then, but if you throw it to a certain spot, you can make him open. You can throw him open.
What is the key pass there? The flex offense, that under the basket cut.
The anticipation.
Yes.
Because you can't throw it when it's already open.
No, because it's going to get stolen or it'll get tipped away.
Yep. That finish is up and good for Sullivan. So Osage takes a 14-12 lead.
Taylor is back in.
Yep.
I don't know if you mentioned it. I just noticed
I
it.
didn't. I forgot to after that, during that free throw. So that's big for Lake Mills. She needs to play smart defense here, not get any ticky-tack fouls. Vonick has it on the right wing, drives baseline. Has no room, so good defense there by Tabbert. And the principles to your offense are similar, but they do change. Nice floater by Bowen. Obviously, that 2-3 zone, I think Lake Mills came out and kind of knew they were going to play 2-3 zone because they came out with a focus and purposeful attack. Man has stifled them a little bit on offense. Pull-up jumper for Aschenbrenner.
Defense.
Yeah. It's a good-looking shot every time Aschenbrenner shoots it.
Yes. I think, though, if you can get her to take pull-up jump shots, you're winning.
Yep, a good pass ahead by Taylor Vonick. What did we say earlier? When you have a player leaking out, Taylor's going to find her. That shot's up and no good.
You got to box her out,
Yep,
though.
exactly. You did your job. You just got to finish off the box out. A good bucket by Aschenbrenner there. Bryn's not stepping down from the challenge. That shot's no good, but she knows that Aschenbrenner's one of the best players on this floor, and she's taking it to her.
Third timeout already combined by both teams.
Yep. So this will be a full timeout for Osage, so we'll be right back after a couple messages from our sponsors.
Remodeling your home, adding on, or something bigger? This is Lexi Grow. With over 40 years of experience and 3 generations, Grow Electric and Lake Mills are your trusted electrical experts serving the North Iowa area. Call my dad, Steve, for your residential, commercial, or agricultural electrical needs. Interior, exterior, aerial, or underground. No job is too big or too small. Grow Electric in Lake Mills, where quality, pride, and service are standard. Call 641-592-8282. Follow us on Facebook anytime or check out our website at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
What can Pivot Bio and BW Fusion offer your farm operation? Pivot Bio has a new product called Proven 40 that can replace 40 pounds of synthetic nitrogen. BW Fusion has Meltdown that is a residue-degrading microbe to reduce crop stover. 401 is a phosphorus-enhancing microbe used in furrow or on seed. BW Fusion is a foliar-applied microbe and micronutrient. These products promote plant health, all while being sustainable. Visit StorbySeed.com today to get more information. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
We're back after that timeout. I think that was that foul called on Leah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yep. I got a little while we're doing this out of bounds over/under question for you. I just noticed who's sitting over there.
Okay.
Over/under 7.5 games Minky's parents have missed since he's been here.
Since he's been here?
Okay, since the kids have been playing.
Give me a year. Since what year?
Since my senior year. 2010.
Since your senior year?
Yep.
Did they come to games even when you were in high school?
I think so.
You think so? I'm going to say over, but I bet you it's like 10 in probably 10 years.
And they drive, what, 2.5 hours
Something like
each
that.
way?
Yeah. And they'll even come to Minky or to their granddaughter's softball games in the summer.
Yep.
They don't miss anything.
Shout out to them.
Exactly.
They're awesome.
Yep, they're OG Lake Mills fans.
Absolutely.
Lake Mills gets a stop or a couple stops there, and while we were talking, and as Leah Moen travels, there will be Osage basketball. So a couple back-to-back stops for each team.
Claudia Aschenbrenner from the Bulldogs. Bryn Rodgers, Natalie Brandberg.
Lake Mills going small here, giving Elistini a breather and Taylor Vonick. You don't want her picking up that third foul. You'll probably bring her back in with 2.5 left, probably.
Right. But in a game like this, I'd almost just ride her. If she picks up the third, then you sit her till halftime.
Yeah.
And gain these couple minutes here. That's just me.
I do like they've been able to steal some minutes here.
Yes, absolutely.
Because some coaches, like obviously we're both Iowa basketball fans. Fran McCaffrey, your best player gets 2 fouls right away. He doesn't play the rest of the first half. And you essentially foul out your best player.
I do see both sides, though.
Yeah. It's all about how much trust you have in your player.
And 20/20 vision. Obviously, if the first half goes wrong after that, well, then you're like, well, see. But if it's a close game at the end and he still has only 3, well, it goes both ways. It just depends on how. I do credit coaches that stick to whatever their plan is.
Finley Rugstead had a great steal, and she has an open look from 3, and she hits it. 2 great plays by Finley to have Lake Mills take the lead here. Lake Mills leads 19-16 with 3:30 left in this second quarter. Like we said, Osage 10-3 ball club. They're a good team. Oh, Lake Mills not backing down.
There you go.
Strong board by Moen there. Helgeson wants to get out and run. She's thrown it ahead to Bryn in the post. Nice block by Brandow again. The same exact move as earlier.
Yeah, she's got to pump fake that because she can get a foul on her, I think.
Well, she's not even really jumping at it. She's just swatting it and getting ball.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you maybe change the angle of it a little bit, she'll draw arm. It's a nice shot by Aschenbrenner.
You got to live with that, though. You don't want her by the basket. If you're making her make 7-8 foot jump shots, you got to live with it.
No, as good of a mid-range shooter as she seems like, I'm surprised she doesn't have any threes this year.
Great.
Nice left-handed finish by Natalie Brandenburg as Steeny and Vonik both head to the scorer's table, as well as Sullivan. So those 3 will be coming back in at the next dead ball. Great play by Natalie Brandenburg.
That is one we haven't seen from her a whole lot. That was a great soft touch, as that shot was soft as well.
Great finish by Klobasa. Moen steps into a 3. That shot's I thought that looked good from here.
I did too.
Good rebound by Brandow. I don't know if Brandow's came out yet, or Aschenbrenner. I think they've played this whole first half.
You might be right.
And that's usually the case for Taylor too, but obviously with the foul trouble, you can't ever play this whole half. Nice kick out to Hallbach. That shot's up and doesn't fall in. Brandow gets the board.
Oh, you got to go get the ball.
Exactly. And that's an and 1 for Tabbert. So, boxing out, kind of fell asleep on that second shot attempt, and Osage might get 3 out of it. Osage takes the lead with that bucket, 22-21 with 1:56 left in this half. Vonik and Steeny back in, as well as Sullivan for Osage.
You can't expect someone else to get the ball. You box out and try to go get it, and if someone beats you to it, fine.
Yeah. Well, even for a moment, the Osage players fell asleep too. They're like, okay, and then nobody on Lake Mills went after it. So Osage said, yeah, we'll step in and take this ball. But the free throw is missed, so Lake Mills still only trails by 1. Was tipped out by Osage right there. Out of bounds underneath their own rim for Lake Mills. Taylor Vonik has it in the corner, trying to survey her options here. Kicks it up to Moen. Moen steps into a 3. That looked good too. I know it's maybe not an in-rhythm, quote-unquote open shot, but I actually don't mind that shot at all.
She didn't really think about it. She caught it, gauged for a second, and decided to take it. She has a very good-looking shot.
Yep. In the post is Aschenbrenner. She gets that shot to fall, so Osage now leads by 3. Aschenbrenner starting to get it rolling.
Here's one thing that the girls out there have to realize. Aschenbrenner hasn't done anything with her left hand.
Yep. Well, also, she's looking for all these pull-up jumpers, 8 to 12 feet away from the rim, away from the hoop. So, Brandenburg's shot's no good. I'm not exactly sure how they should play Aschenbrenner because they have her in the high post a lot, even against man. Obviously, you don't want to play her too far out because she doesn't shoot out there, but you also don't want her to get to her spot like she is right now.
Correct. Great tip.
Yep, great tip, and Finley Rugstead corrals the steal. Nice pass ahead by Taylor Vonik. Almost another lefty finish for Brandenburg. So another empty possession for Lake Mills there. Will Osage take one shot?
I think you have to.
Yep, looks like it. So Osage leads by 3, 20 seconds left in this first half. This first half flew by.
It has.
Not many fouls.
Not many dead ball turnovers.
It's like a charge, so that's a big call for obviously Taylor because that would have been her 3rd.
That's a great take. This is where in high school, they need to get that half circle in there just to make it easier
to eliminate the subjectivity of the call.
Yes, and the block charge call is the toughest call. Everybody's going to have an argument one way or the other. But that would just
Neither team
eliminate
is
some of it.
satisfied with the block charge.
Right.
Taylor Vonnick's 3 is up, but it looks like he got tipped, so it'll be short.
Tipped, yeah.
But also, that was Aschenbrenner's second foul of the game. So that's interesting to note. Their leading scorer has 2 fouls at halftime. If Lake Mills can continue to attack Aschenbrenner, maybe they can get her into foul trouble in the second half.
I would agree.
Vonnick escapes the first half with only 2 fouls. That was big.
She does. Now you got over half of them to work with again in the second half, and that is perfectly fine.
Yeah, so we'll be right back. We'll send a couple ads at you guys for this halftime or before this halftime show. So yeah, we'll be right back after this.
Finding the right seed dealer doesn't have to be a challenge. At Storby Seed, we make your needs our priority. With 30 years in the seed business, we will use our experience in product placement, service, and cutting-edge technology to make your farm more profitable. We will always pride ourselves on our availability for the farmer, first to the field, and customer follow-up. We want to make your buying experience smooth with services like our new state-of-the-art seed treatment facility, on-farm delivery, new precision ag services, on-farm research, and calibrating those pesky monitors. Find us on Facebook, Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
As a parent, you would do anything for your child. How about creating a positive relationship with money? At MBT Bank, we believe it's never too early to teach your child to save. Kid Club accounts provide a simple, fun way to save money. We know your savers won't stay little forever, so check out our Go Smart checking account. It earns interest and is packed with money-saving benefits. To learn more about our account options for kids, visit mbtbank.bank today. Where will you go with MBT? Member FDIC.
Slide into savings with WCTA. Our ultra-fast, reliable, and unlimited fiber internet is critical during these long and cold winter nights. New to the area? Sign up for new WCTA Internet and you'll be eligible to receive a $40 bill credit. Or if you're already a customer, just upgrade to a faster speed. Make it a winter to remember and slide into savings today. Call our office at 800-592-6105 to learn more. WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
Hi, my name is Haley. I'm from Mason City, Iowa. I chose Nyack first because it's close to home, very affordable, and I won't have much college debt. I am getting my general classes out of the way at Nyack because my credits will be able to transfer to a 4-year college. I like the flexible schedule that allows me to work and go to school full-time. These are some of the reasons I chose Nyack first. I recommend starting your college education at Nyack.
Winter is coming and Forest City Ford has the vehicles to beat the Iowa cold. This is Josh Bruckoff. We have a selection of 2021 Ford Edge SUVs with several colors and options to choose from. We also have a few 2021 Escapes to help with hauling all the gear you need for winter. If you're looking for something that we don't have, come see us and we'll help find what you want. Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of Highway 9 and 69 in Forest City or online at forestcityford.com.
DuraClean by Doug in Lake Mills is your full-service home and office care specialist. For deep cleaning of carpet and upholstery, sanitizing, and air duct cleaning to promote allergy and asthma relief, contact the professionals at DuraClean by Doug and breathe easier. To start down your path to a cleaner, healthier home or office, call Doug today at 641-592-5772. It's not clean unless it's DuraClean.
Finding the right seed dealer doesn't have to be a challenge. At Storby Seed, we make your needs our priority. With 30 years in the seed business, we will use our experience in product placement, service, and cutting-edge technology to make your farm more profitable. We will always pride ourselves on our availability for the farmer, first to the field, and customer follow-up. We want to make your buying experience smooth with services like our new state-of-the-art seed treatment facility, on-farm delivery, new precision ag services, on-farm research, and calibrating those pesky monitors. Find us on Facebook, Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
It's time to upgrade or replace your old or worn-out kitchen and laundry appliances. Single Stat Hardware in Lake Mills has what you need. They have American-made Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana appliances to make your life easier. For appliances with the best in innovation, quality, dependability, and free delivery, see Single Stat Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
We're back here with the Storby Seed halftime report. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day. Chris, Osage, with the biggest adjustment of the game so far, is switching from their 2-3 to man. Lake Mills scored 11 right away on that 2-3 zone. Then for about a quarter and a half, Lake Mills only scored 10.
Yeah, they got us flustered a little bit where they were kind of dicing up the zone right away. Credit to Osage. They made a switch. I'm not sure how much they play it throughout the year, but they're making it work. Hopefully at halftime, Lake Mills is kind of refined how they're going to attack man. Maybe get some easy buckets, tie it up, or take the lead here right away in the third quarter.
Yeah, like we said, the two kind of horses, the best players for Osage, Brandow and Aschenbrenner. Osage does a really good job of setting up those two with the ball in good positions. Like they'll try to feed Brandow in the post, maybe some cuts. They'll try to get Aschenbrenner in, obviously, that area 10 to 15 feet away from the hoop where she likes to shoot those mid-range jumpers. Those two have been a problem in the first half. They each have 9.
Yeah, they have, 9 of the 24, or 18 of the 24,
yep.
Sorry. And they've done a good job on them for most of the time. I'd say 4 to 6 points are on misses and offensive rebounds off their shots.
Well, I feel like Aschenbrenner's shot quality is a little bit tougher. So like even Lake Mills might be playing good defense and she can still hit the shot.
Right.
But she probably didn't hit as many as, I don't even know how to explain this, but she probably didn't hit as many shots as she usually does by the quality of shots that she was taking. It seems like she's a tough shot maker.
Yeah,
is what I'm saying.
Absolutely. And there's nothing you can do about somebody making a tough shot.
Yeah.
If they make it, you play great defense, fine. But you got to keep playing great defense because they're not going to make 70% of those shots.
Yeah. And Brandow, she had that little stretch by herself where she scored, 6 or 7 straight. But besides that, she was pretty quiet in that first half, but aside from that stretch. So Lake Mills just needs to really hunker down on defense and develop a plan to face this man-to-man, because obviously Lake Mills was ready to go to face that 2-3. It's kind of weird because if you do too good of a job against a defense, then all of a sudden you have to play against a totally different one that you probably didn't even prepare for.
Right.
But they gotta have some halftime adjustments here to go against this man-to-man and see if they can get some buckets and win this ball game.
Yeah, they gotta keep getting stops. You can't let it grow, an 8-10 point lead. Just not really built to come back from that. Got to keep it within, that 4 or 5. And as I say,
it's a great set
bucket.
play by Osage.
Yeah.
They get a good look for Aschenbrenner inside. She's up to 11 on the night. She also has 2 fouls, so if Lake Mills can do a good job of attacking her, they can get one of Osage's best players maybe out of the ball game for a decent portion of the second half.
Yes.
Hallbach passes it over to Tabbert, back over to Hallbach. Another set play here, shots off the mark, but a long rebound goes to Brandow. I think it's going to be a foul on Elastini, but it's a weird call.
Feet.
Yeah, it's a tripped feet and a little bit of a hook too that kind of threw her forward.
Yeah, Ella slid with her.
Yep.
Is it her fault she tripped over her foot?
Yeah, that's a tough one. But that's what happens when you're aggressive and going to the hoop. You're more than likely going to get the call.
Yes.
So now Josie's on Aschenbrenner, which it'll be tough for her to contest, shots when she does get the ball. But Josie would do a good job of refusing her to get the ball as Sullivan hits that mid-range jumper. So Osage's lead is now up to 7. Can Lake Mills?
Great feed. You got to look it in. Got to look it in and go.
Lake Mills turns it over. They need to stop right here before this lead gets ballooned to too large.
Put on the press.
There's a foul there by Brandenburg. A little bit too aggressive. You had a girl coming up from behind to maybe tip that ball out. But also at the same time, if Sullivan's able to get that pass off, they probably have a wide open layup.
Exactly.
So not the world's worst foul. 6:56 left in this third quarter. Lake Mills trails by 7. Coach Garrett Patterson will get a full timeout here, kind of maybe refocus the girls, bring some more energy. So we'll be right back after this.
Hi, this is Emily Helgeson, Physical Therapist Assistant from Lake Mills Physical Therapy. We are proud supporters of the Lake Mills Bulldogs and strive to keep our athletes in the game. We not only offer our expertise in orthopedic care, but added new programs for women's health services and Parkinson's patients. So don't let your injuries sideline you from getting back to your life dreams and goals. Call 641-592-3500 to schedule your appointment today.
Here at Norseman, we don't just talk about valuing our Norseman family, we show it. We've revamped our pay and benefits package to reflect what our team members want. So we sat down with a few of our drivers and just asked them, what do you think?
The new pay package was a surprise to me, and I know that they're responding to what's happening in the industry and sort of changing with the times, and that also speaks well.
If you're not being valued and treated like family, check out what Norseman has to offer. Visit us at norseman.com to learn more.
We're back after that timeout. Osage gets the ball in underneath the rim. Kick it out to Tabbert. Back underneath,
There
but a great steal by Moen. Nice pass ahead to a wide open Brandenburger. Left-handed finish.
Good job.
She must be working on that mid-season because she definitely did not have that in her arsenal at the start of the year.
No, it's looking nice, too.
Yeah.
It's not like an ugly.
It's controlled.
Left. Yes.
So good work by Natalie. Great pass by Taylor to get it up to her. So kind of fell asleep there. Moen did inside guarding Brandow, and Brandow was able to step through and get a good look. Pass across court to Moen, and they'll throw it away.
It's kind of in between both of them.
Yep. Just need to calm down on these offensive possessions. A couple turnovers here early on. So Brandow and Aschenbrenner each have 11 here. They're both the leading scorers of the game so far. It looks like another set play for Brandow inside, and she just powers up and goes through Moen.
It's just too much.
Yeah.
You almost got to front her in that scenario.
Ella has 2 fouls now.
Yeah.
That's the switch. I would consider probably bringing in Bryn.
Bring in Bryn.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a tough matchup for Leah.
Because they're really attacking it here to start the second half.
It's like a set play here for Lake Mills. Pass inside to Vonik, but a great steal by Sullivan.
See, that's where that not anticipation. She got the ball in the block, got tipped. If you hit her under the basket, she might have it.
Yep. You got to throw it before it's open.
Yes.
But it's also a read. Like, you can tell when the player is going to be open coming off that screen and when the player isn't. So Osage leads by 9 now. Lake Mills led earlier in this game by about 7. So Brandow gets her own rebound. She's fouled on the second attempt. I think that foul is called on Steeny. So that'll be her 3rd.
I don't even know if she hit anything.
I'm not
Could have
sure.
been body.
Called the push, so obviously
been.
it wasn't up top. So Ella Steeny will check out after this first free throw from Brandow. First one's up and it's no good. Finley and Bryn each check in for Lake Mills. For Brandenburg and Steeny. So Lake Mills has to go smaller here with Ella having 3 fouls. Second free throw's up and good. So Osage leads by 10. What was it, 11-4 early on in this ball game? Lake Mills led?
I think so.
So
or 11-6.
11-6. So a 27-12 run for Osage. See if Lake Mills can put together a little run of their own and get back into this ball game with 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Nice drive by Taylor. Pull-up jumper. Shots off the mark. Brandow with the rebound. Yeah, this man, Lake Mills is really struggling to get anything going against the man.
We really don't have an inside scoring option. We just don't have the the Brandow that finishes and the Aschenbrenner that finishes inside among everybody.
Yep. It was a great set play for Hallbach with an open finish at the rim. She couldn't get it to go, so Lake Mills kind of dodges a bullet there. They're doing that cross action. They'll put somebody in the on the elbow and that cross, have a player cut each way.
Lots of communication on that.
So Taylor drives baseline. That's a great drive. Couldn't get the bucket to fall, but she'll shoot 2 free throws here.
It's one of those where it's not even like a hesitation, but you get it there and stand still for a dribble and then go, and they kind of
get
relax
the bump
for a sec. Because if you get on their hip, you're getting to the basket.
Yeah, you almost slow down so they run into you. Taylor's first free throw is good.
Entering for the rebound, Taylor Klobasa.
Vonik is shooting 74% from the line this year. That might be they're the highest percentage I've seen for girls that have shot, a significant amount of free throws from girls that we've seen this year. Usually around the 50 to 60 range is what we've been seeing, for the upper portion for better free throw shooters. But Vonik is shooting very well from the line this year.
Just
another
gotta
bully ball play.
Matchup.
Yeah. Good play by Brandow. They know the matchup they like, and they're attacking it. Bryn shoots the little mid-range pull-up. Can't get it to go, but Vonik gets her rebound. Can't get that shot to go either. So Lake Mills trails by 10. Osage with the ball. 3:49 left in the 3rd quarter. Now Moen's on Aschenbrenner. Good tip by Josie. And Vonik is able to keep her dribble alive as she goes to a knee. Passes it ahead to Josie. Great defense to stop that fast break for Osage, but there's an injury timeout here when Osage regathers possession.
I do like the no call on a foul there.
I do too. They're both going for the ball. Yep. Looks like it's Klobasa. That's a little banged up on that play. She's walking off, so she looks to be all right. Hopefully that's the case.
Checking in for the Green Devils, Brooklyn Hallbach.
So Lake Mills, can they get another stop here? You don't want this getting to, 13, 15 points. That's a lot of points to come back from.
Yeah, especially when you've only scored 25.
To this point, yeah. Nice pass inside, but Bryn is now on Brandow. Good switch.
That is
Good
a better
rotation.
matchup.
Yeah. She's not able to, back down
Yep.
Bryn like she was with Moen earlier. Now Vonek's back on Aschenbrenner because you bought her enough time with those 2 fouls. It's not a huge deal if she gets her third right now.
Correct.
So you can put Vonek back on Aschenbrenner. Nice flash by Aschenbrenner, and that finish is up and good. Pretty good defense from Vonek. Just a better offensive play.
I don't really think they've scored a bucket outside of the paint that I can think of. That's a
good left-handed finish by Vonek. Took some contact there. I don't think so either.
Well, they might have had one, paint
maybe
extended
just outside.
to the side.
Yeah. But, outside 15 feet, I don't think they've hit a 16 and above foot jumper yet.
Correct.
And I believe the scoreboard here is wrong. Chris's scoreboard is correct.
That is
That's great finish by Taylor Vonek in transition. Here it has 35-31 Osage, but I believe it's 37-29 Osage. I think they gave an Osage bucket to us.
He's fixing it right now.
Yep.
Come on, Mike. I'm beating you this year.
No shot calls on the floor there. Foul is on. Looks like Taylor. So that'll be her third. At this point, you got to let her ride. You're down 8 points. You can't let this get any more. So Natalie Brandenburg checks in for Moen.
I would put Finley on Aschenbrenner right now, just so she doesn't get the fourth.
Yeah.
But also, you're also down 8 still.
And then it's tough. Vonek's one of your best defenders, so is it worth it sacrificing
it's a great play.
to buy a couple more possessions for fouls? Sullivan gets her own rebound twice. That's where, Josie makes a great defensive play, but she can't get the rebound, just lacks so much size compared to Sullivan.
There you
Good
go.
defense by Vonek without fouling. So Lake Mills, despite 4 or 5 attempts on that possession, comes away with 0. Great pass over to Bryn for the baseline jumper. Just rims in and out.
I think Taylor's got to do more of that against man.
Yep.
Just
attack.
Drive.
Yep. And I think she's starting to figure that out here as Osage will call a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. So we'll be right back after a couple messages from our sponsors. But Osage leads 37-29 with 1:49 left in the third quarter.
Remodeling your home, adding on, or something bigger? This is Lexi Grow. With over 40 years of experience and 3 generations, Grow Electric and Lake Mills are your trusted electrical experts serving the North Iowa area. Call my dad, Steve, for your residential, commercial, or agricultural electrical needs. Interior, exterior, aerial, or underground, no job is too big or too small. Grow Electric in Lake Mills, where quality, pride, and service are standard. Call 641-592-8282, follow us on Facebook anytime, or check out our website at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
We're back after that timeout from Osage. Lake Mills trying to build some momentum here, get back into this ball game. Lake Mills hasn't allowed it to, I don't think they've allowed it to get above 10, but it's been hovering around that 8-10 mark for a while now.
Yeah.
Osage has the ball on the sideline.
Who's guarding Aschenbrenner?
Finley, good call, Chris. Goes right back door with an easy bucket. It's just, you got to just stay alert at all times. You can't fall asleep.
Yeah, you can't turn your whole head to where the ball goes.
Yep. Zvonek shoots up the 3. Shot's no good, but great rebound position by Helgeson and just...
It's just too tall.
Too tall, yeah. A great crash from the backside and even boxed out, which you don't see very often on offensive boards. So Lake Mills trails by 10 with around a minute left to go here in the third quarter. That's Klobasa, who was hurt earlier, misses the shot. But good to see that she's okay back in the game. So Helgeson races it ahead. Kicks it over to Brandenburg for an open baseline jumper. That shot's good. Good drive and kick by Helgeson over to Brandenburg. So less than a minute left to go now, 56 seconds. Lake Mills trails by 8. If you can get a stop and a bucket to end this quarter, you're right there. Get a shove on Finley right there. I think before, or they're going to be shooting. I thought that maybe be before, but Aschenbrenner will shoot 2. 69% free throw shooter. Very good free throw shooter from her as well. But, you know, being a pretty good, as that one rims in and out, being a pretty good shooter, I'm surprised she hasn't made a three. I just have the percentages here, but I don't have, you know, the shot attempts or shot makes. I just see it's 0% from three. But so I don't know how many she's taken, but I'm very surprised by that number. As Tabbert checks in for Aschenbrenner, she'll probably get a breather to end this third quarter and play the whole fourth. So Osage leads by 9. This is a big possession for Lake Mills here. A little pick and roll to Bryn in the middle, kicks it out to Finley. Good look from three, just a tad long. Good hustle by Brandenburg, but she stepped out of bounds. So 32 seconds left. Osage leads by 9. Osage might go one shot here, but also they've been getting some pretty good looks. Quick in the possessions, they do again, and Sullivan finishes.
We're just falling asleep after the pass.
Yeah, they're trailing every cut to the basket, which is unacceptable. Helgeson kicks it over to Rugstead. 10 seconds left in the quarter. She drives, passes it out to Brandenburg. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Looks like Taylor's going to try to drive to the basket herself. Floater's up and no good. So Osage will take an 11-point lead into this fourth quarter. They lead 42-31, so we'll be right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
What can Pivot Bio and BW Fusion offer your farm operation? Pivot Bio has a new product called Proven 40 that can replace 40 pounds of synthetic nitrogen. BW Fusion has Meltdown that is a residue-degrading microbe to reduce crop stover. 401 is a phosphorus-enhancing microbe used in furrow or on seed. BW Fusion is a foliar-applied microbe and micronutrient. These products promote plant health, all while being sustainable. Visit storbyseed.com today to get more information. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
First impressions last. They speak volumes about you and your home. Larson Manufacturing in Lake Mills understands this, and their craftsmanship shows in the details of every door they create, like their full glass storm doors that offer maximum light and curb appeal to showcase your home. Larson Manufacturing is the #1 storm door manufacturer in the U.S., built in Lake Mills with local pride. Find out more at larsondoors.com. Larson Manufacturing is a proud supporter of Bulldog Athletics.
We are back for the start of the fourth quarter. Lake Mills down 11, but we saw early in this game they can get stops and string together some buckets, but they need to do it now.
Yeah, if you can get it down to 6 or 7 here within the first couple minutes, you got a chance. You just got to play consistent, solid defense, and obviously keep getting open shots.
Like we said, the cuts to the rim, and Lake Mills trying to do some of it their own here, but Osage just killing with cuts to the hoop. Vonik has it in the corner over to Steeny, back to Vonik. She drives with her left hand. That's such a good finish. That is such a, with your off hand.
Because you have to put something on it, but it still has to be soft.
Yeah. That's an elite finish there from Vonik. She's up to 13 on the game. This whole second half, she's been kind of the heart and soul of this offense. Nobody else has really been able to get much going. Aschenbrenner returns the corner on Steeny, but Brandow gets the offensive rebound. I think we'll get a jump here.
Yeah.
So Osage will retain possession. But good defensive play right there, so Brandow didn't have the easy offensive putback. Josie's on Brandow here, and Aschenbrenner has the.
You can't just let her put you under the basket.
Exactly. You need to do your work early. You got to do your work early. You got to beat her with footwork. You don't let her get to her spot.
At this point, I would just front them.
Yeah, I would too.
Make them throw it over the top.
Josie's three's off the mark, but Vonik gets the rebound.
That is a tough shot.
Baseline jumper doesn't go, and over the back foul on Steeny, so that'll be her fourth.
Just call it right away.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to call it, fine. I agree with it. Just blow it and call it.
Sullivan and Rognus check back in. So Steeny's going to have to sit with 4 fouls, 6:50 left. Moen checks back in for Josie. Josie had those 2 quick threes to start the game, hasn't scored much since. Sorry, hasn't scored at all since. Still at 6 points. 6:48 left in this fourth quarter. Lake Mills trails by 11. Brandau drives into the paint. Great play by Brandenburg to force the jump ball. And that's what this team hasn't shot. I don't think any threes tonight. You need to pack in this paint.
I know. Make them shoot it outside.
Yeah, make them kick it out. I think they've shot a couple, yeah.
Brandau made one, and then they missed one over here.
That's right. So, but you have to dare them to shoot threes. They obviously don't want to. And you've been struggling stopping them inside, so you got to pack this paint.
There you go.
Big three by Leah Moen. Make it an 8-point game. Can that be the jump start this team needs to get a comeback going? Bryn guards Aschenbrenner in the paint, and a great move to get it off the left side of the glass. And it's just a lot of this with this post defense is just doing your work early. Don't let the girl get to the spot. 3/4 fronts, full fronts. So Brandenburg drives in the lane, a little too high in that finish, but she forces another jump ball. Osage will retain possession again, so three jump balls here in the first 2 minutes of the quarter. A good hustle from Brandenburg after the missed shot. Yeah, you just got to pack this paint.
I agree. Don't even come within 4 feet of them on the outside.
Yeah, because they're getting these ISO possessions, and Aschenbrenner scores again. She's up to 20.
You got to switch it up.
Yeah, she's killing Lake Mills, in the second, third, and fourth quarters of this game as Lake Mills calls a timeout.
If they start hitting threes, fine, but literally don't come past the free throw line length outside.
I mean, you got to have somebody else to come help, and then she can pass out of it. And then she's getting rid of the ball to maybe not as good of a player because Aschenbrenner and Brandau are obviously they're two girls.
Right, exactly.
You got to force the ball out of their hands.
When you pack it in more, obviously the passes are harder. You can double easier, like you said. But they aren't even looking to shoot outside.
I know.
They're just solely looking inside.
Mm-hmm. Which part of that is that they're struggling so bad inside that they're just wide open, so there's no point to be looking for it. But you need to, at this point of the game, you need to be forcing. You can't be giving up these inside baskets that are wide open. Exactly.
Aschenbrenner's got 20. Brandau's got 16.
And it might feel weird as a defender to, fully sell out inside and not helping on a pass maybe out to your girl on the three-point line. But at this point of the game, you got to try it because Osage is
like they're going to go to a 1-3-1.
Like we think, they've only taken 2 threes all game. They're obviously a team that likes to get it in the paint.
Oh, you had her open.
Moen has a good look from 3, but couldn't get that shot off. Great closeout from Osage.
That was a good move.
Great pass outside to Moen for 3. The shot's off the mark. Sullivan with the rebound. You got a good look out of it.
Yeah, there you go. Make them shoot it.
And they hit it. Tip your cap.
That's fine.
Klobasa hits the 3. What I do like in the second half, they've been doing some pick and roll with Vonik and Bryn, and they've gotten some good angles out of it. Steeny's finish is no good. And even at this point, you got to sell out on helping inside on these posts.
Yes. And there you got tangled up amongst yourselves, too.
Yep.
Missed the shot, but it was a wide open free throw line jump shot.
For their best player. Nice pass across to Vonik for 3. Shots up and good. Good pass from Steeny from the opposite block to the right wing for a 3. Good tip by Vonik. She isn't able to come up with the steal, but great defense there. Moen gets the tip. Lake Mills with a steal.
Come on.
Moen steps into the 3 off the mark, but Josie gets the and one jumper. Great hustle for Josie. Her first bucket since the first couple minutes of the game. So Lake Mills press, maybe getting them back into the game here. Only down 10 with a free throw ensuing.
Checking into the Green Devils.
Tabert's checking back in. So, out of the 51, Aschenbrenner and Brandau have combined for 36 of them. Helgeson's free throw's no good, but you need to stay with this pressure. If you get beat, you get beat, but at this point of the game, you got to make something happen. So they throw it ahead to Klobasa. Shots up and good. Good bucket by Klobasa. She's had a couple clutch buckets for them. Vonik almost stepped into that 3, and Moen shoots a deep one. It's off the mark. Good hustle by Helgeson. Looks like there might have been a double dribble there after the rebound. Aschenbrenner races ahead. At this point, you got to try to play some high pressure, man-to-man. Make them make a mistake. If you get beat to the basket, it's kind of just, it's the way of the road at this point in the game. Got to overplay some stuff. They pass inside, and Aschenbrenner finishes.
Too easy.
Yep. So Aschenbrenner has 22. She's had a great, she's had a great game since those first few minutes where she struggled and wasn't hitting early on. Good crash by Steeny, but Aschenbrenner comes away with the board. Brandow kicks it ahead to Sullivan, who skips it over to Tabbert. Lake Mills trails by 14. Vonik forces the turnover just by tipping it, Brandenburg checks in, as well as Hallbach. We're going to get a timeout, I believe, from Osage or Lake Mills. I can't really tell.
I believe it was Osage.
Osage. So a full timeout here. We'll be right back after this short break.
As a parent, you would do anything for your child. How about creating a positive relationship with money? At MBT Bank, we believe it's never too early to teach your child to save. Kid Club accounts provide a simple, fun way to save money. We know your savers won't stay little forever, so check out our Go Smart checking account. It earns interest and is packed with money-saving benefits. To learn more about our account options for kids, visit mbtbank.bank today. Where will you go with MBT? Member FDIC.
Slide into savings with WCTA. Our ultra-fast, reliable, and unlimited fiber internet is critical during these long and cold winter nights. New to the area? Sign up for new WCTA internet and you'll be eligible to receive a $40 bill credit. Or if you're already a customer, just upgrade to a faster speed. Make it a winter to remember and slide into savings today. Call our office at 800-592-6105 to learn more. WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
We're back after that full timeout from Osage. The Green Devils lead by 14 here with 2:58 left in the fourth quarter. Lake Mills led early on, only trailed by 3 at halftime, but Osage has really taken over this second half. Nice double ball screen for Taylor. She gets into the paint. Floater's up and good. Needs some more of that. Get Vonik going downhill because she'll make the right decision. I missed what happened right there. I was looking at the opposite scoreboard.
I thought he was calling a foul on Taylor, but he didn't. It was on Brandow.
Okay, yeah, so Lake Mills gets the ball right back. Look, I think they called her for a hook.
I guess.
Yeah. An offensive foul of some type on that inbounds. Taylor Vonik up to 18. I'm not sure what her career high is, but it's got to be close to what she has right now. She's so strong going with her left hand, which you don't see very often.
You can tell too, like when she's in the attack mode, she moves quicker.
Nice tip on the rebound to get it to Helgeson. Drive, nice pass by Vonik, and get the and one by Steeny. Vonik is
that is something a normal player doesn't see.
No,
I shouldn't. Sorry, not normal. How do I want to put it? Somebody that has played a lot of basketball is one that sees that.
Yeah.
And anticipates it.
I mean, because that happened fast. You come off the screen, your
quick.
girl's on your hip, the help happens. You either have this tough floater or a little pocket pass.
You have like a basketball and a half size space to get it through those two girls.
Yep. So at this point, Lake Mills kind of just got to play some helter-skelter defense here.
Yep.
Make Osage make a mistake. Down 10 with 2 minutes left. Nice strip by Josie, and they call the foul there. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. That looked clean. Good play by Josie. I mean, it's a good foul. At this point, you're sending her to the line. She's a 50% free throw shooter. I think she struggled from the line so far tonight. It's a risk you got to be willing to take. With 1:59 left, Lake Mills trails by 10. Brandow going to the line here. And that's Josie's only her first foul, too. So she knew she wasn't in foul trouble. She could take a chance on that ball. Brandow hit first. Second one's up, and it is good. So she's found her rhythm after, a few early misses from the free throw line. Helgeson has a good look from the right wing. Shot short, but good crash by Brandenburg. Throws it over to Steeny. kicks it out over to Moen for 3, and just rims out. That would have been a big shot there for Lake Mills, get it back to 9. But 1:42 left here. A lot of traps and a lot of just, high pressure on the ball for Lake Mills. See if they can try to get a couple steals and get back in this ball game with not much time left. I think she lost the ball before she got hit there. That's a tough one. So, but Brandeis will go to the line here again with a 1-and-1.
Josie made a couple good plays, in my opinion. That was, unless you're calling, body when you're reaching across, but.
Entering for the Green Devils, Taylor Klobasa.
I mean, that's exactly, at this point in the game, those are the exact type of fouls you want to be taking, going for strips, going for steals.
Yep.
If you get called, they go to the line for a 1-and-1. Brandeis hit a number in a row here. She hits another. I think she's hit 4 straight free throws after starting the game, either 0 for 3 or 0 for 4. So Bryn heads to the scorer's table, checks in for Moen. Every possession here has got to be going through Taylor. Either her facilitating or her getting to the rim.
Give her a ball screen, maybe 2.
Little double ball screen on each side. Nice pull-up jumper by Josie. Shot does not roll in, but you get a good look.
Yeah.
I feel like that's been the theme, for these past few games for Lake Mills. They do a good job for the most part, getting decent looks. Some just don't fall, and then Klobasa hits the pretty much dagger if the game already wasn't over, after that last possession. But Klobasa's hit a couple big shots for Osage in the second half. Brandenburg shoots the baseline jumper. It's off the mark. Aschenbrenner at the rebound. 44 seconds left in the ball game. Osage will try to dribble it out here. Lake Mills doing their best, trying to speed them up with about 40 seconds left in this game. And although it's a 16-point game, it didn't feel like a 16-point game. It stayed at 8 or 10, that whole, for a lot of the second half.
And Osage started really pounding it inside.
Yeah, and Lake Mills just felt like if they could get a couple back-to-back buckets and stops strung together, they could get right back in it, but they never were able to. And tip your cap for Osage. They took the punch Lake Mills gave them to start this game and outscored Lake Mills by 20 the rest of the game.
Yep.
But that's what good teams do. 10-3 ball club, they're not going to go down lightly. And they come back with a 61-45 lead. Sorry, 61-45 win.
There you go.
Yeah. But Taylor Vonick was the bright spot for Lake Mills, had 18 points. She got him back with a little bit more pick and roll. We haven't seen much of that this year.
I'm going to say, unless you're playing, or even playing against the zone, that should be your main game plan going forward. Let her dribble, attack, facilitate, do it all.
I mean, we've seen her a lot this year, but I haven't seen her make some of those left-handed finishes on the move.
No, and like I said, when she has that attack mindset, she moves faster. It kind of seems just when she's, kind of just running the offense, moving the ball, it's more of just a, not casual, but kind of float around, find the next pass. When she's attacking, she's good.
Yep. And obviously, like you said, either scoring the ball or a couple dump-offs she had that were really nice and led to good looks for Lake Mills. But yeah, Lake Mills wasn't able to come away with the win there. Knew it was going to be a tough game going in.
Absolutely.
But like we said, Lake Mills playing these tough teams. They played a tough team in so many games this year. It's only going to help them down the road, especially when we start district play or regional play for girls here in a couple weeks.
Yeah, it'll benefit them. They're going to be a tough out right away, whoever they play.
Yeah. So the guys are starting to warm up now. We've been looking forward to this game for a while. Osage, they beat Garner earlier this year, and they beat Newman just the other day. Two of the stronger teams in the area. So this should be a great game.
This should be a great one. Great size on both sides. Great athletes, as Osage always has. This is one the gym gets loud for. It's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, we'll talk more about personnel when we get closer to this game. But Osage, 3 guys average 12 or more points, so that's going to be a problem for Lake Mills to stop this 3-headed attack. So we'll take a little break. during this Norseman Trucking halftime show, but we'll be back after a few moments with our pregame show.
Here at Norseman, we don't just talk about valuing our Norseman family, we show it. We've revamped our pay and benefits package to reflect what our team members want. So we sat down with a few of our drivers and just asked them, what do you think?
I definitely like it. It's very helpful because, I mean, you know, times are tough right now, and it shows that they actually care about us.
If you're not being valued and treated like family, check out what Norseman has to offer. Visit us at norseman.com to learn more.
DuraClean by Doug in Lake Mills is your full-service home and office care specialist. For deep cleaning of carpet and upholstery, sanitizing, and air duct cleaning to promote allergy and asthma relief, contact the professionals at DuraClean by Doug and breathe easier. To start down your path to a cleaner, healthier home or office, call Doug today at 641-592-5772. It's not clean unless it's DuraClean.
Slide into savings with WCTA. Our ultra-fast, reliable, and unlimited fiber internet is critical during these long and cold winter nights. New to the area? Sign up for new WCTA internet and you'll be eligible to receive a $40 bill credit. Or if you're already a customer, just upgrade to a faster speed. Make it a winter to remember and slide into savings today. Call our office at 800-592-6105 to learn more. WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
Winter is coming and Forest City Ford has the vehicles to beat the Iowa cold. This is Josh Bruckoff. We have a selection of 2021 Ford Edge SUVs with several colors and options to choose from. We also have a few 2021 Escapes to help with hauling all the gear you need for winter. If you're looking for something that we don't have, come see us and we'll help find what you want. Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of Highway 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online at forestcityford.com.
Hi, my name is Haley. I'm from Mason City, Iowa. I chose Nyack first because it's close to home, very affordable, and I won't have much college debt. I am getting my general classes out of the way at Nyack because my credits will be able to transfer to a four-year college. I like the flexible schedule that allows me to work and go to school full-time. These are some of the reasons I chose Nyack first. I recommend starting your college education at Nyack.
Hi, this is Emily Helgeson, Physical Therapist Assistant from Lake Mills Physical Therapy. We are proud supporters of the Lake Mills Bulldogs and strive to keep our athletes in the game. We not only offer our expertise in orthopedic care, but added new programs for women's health services and Parkinson's patients. So don't let your injury sideline you from getting back to your life dreams and goals. Call 641-592-3500 to schedule your appointment today.
Here at Norseman, we don't just talk about valuing our Norseman family, we show it. We've revamped our pay and benefits package to reflect what our team members want. So we sat down with a few of our drivers and just asked them, what do you think?
The new pay package was a surprise to me, and I know that they're responding to what's happening in the industry and sort of changing with the times, and that also speaks well.
If you're not being valued and treated like family, check out what Norseman has to offer. Visit us at norseman.com to learn more.
First impressions last. They speak volumes about you and your home. Larson Manufacturing in Lake Mills understands this, and their craftsmanship shows in the details of every door they create, like their full glass storm doors that offer maximum light and curb appeal to showcase your home. Larson Manufacturing is the #1 storm door manufacturer in the U.S., built in Lake Mills with local pride. Find out more at larsondoors.com. Larson Manufacturing is a proud supporter of Bulldog Athletics.
Remodeling your home, adding on, or something bigger? This is Lexi Grow. With over 40 years of experience and 3 generations, Grow Electric and Lake Mills are your trusted electrical experts serving the North Iowa area. Call my dad, Steve, for your residential, commercial, or agricultural electrical needs. Interior, exterior, aerial, or underground. No job is too big or too small. Grow Electric in Lake Mills, where quality, pride, and service are standard. Call 641-592-8282. Follow us on Facebook anytime or check out our website at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
What can Pivot Bio and BW Fusion offer your farm operation? Pivot Bio has a new product called Proven 40 that can replace 40 pounds of synthetic nitrogen. BW Fusion has Meltdown that is a residue-degrading microbe to reduce crop stover. 401 is a phosphorus-enhancing microbe used in furrow or on seed. BW Fusion is a foliar-applied microbe and micronutrient. These products promote plant health, all while being sustainable. Visit storbyseed.com today to get more information. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
As a parent, you would do anything for your child. How about creating a positive relationship with money? At MBT Bank, we believe it's never too early to teach your child to save. Kid Club accounts provide a simple, fun way to save money. We know your savers won't stay little forever, so check out our Go Smart checking account. It earns interest and is packed with money-saving benefits. To learn more about our account options for kids, visit mbtbank.bank today. Where will you go with MBT? Member FDIC.
Slide into savings with WCTA. Our ultra-fast, reliable, and unlimited fiber internet is critical during these long and cold winter nights. New to the area? Sign up for new WCTA internet and you'll be eligible to receive a $40 bill credit. Or if you're already a customer, just upgrade to a faster speed. Make it a winter to remember and slide into savings today. Call our office at 800-592-6105 to learn more. WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
Hi, my name is Haley. I'm from Mason City, Iowa. I chose Nyack first because it's close to home, very affordable, and I won't have much college debt. I am getting my general classes out of the way at Nyack because my credits will be able to transfer to a 4-year college. I like the flexible schedule that allows me to work and go to school full-time. These are some of the reasons I chose Nyack first. I recommend starting your college education at Nyack.
Winter is coming and Forest City Ford has the vehicles to beat the Iowa cold. This is Josh Bruckoff. We have a selection of 2021 Ford Edge SUVs with several colors and options to choose from. We also have a few 2021 Escapes to help with hauling all the gear you need for winter. If you're looking for something that we don't have, come see us and we'll help find what you want. Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of Highway 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online at forestcityford.com.
DuraClean by Doug in Lake Mills is your full-service home and office care specialist. For deep cleaning of carpet and upholstery, sanitizing, and air duct cleaning to promote allergy and asthma relief, contact the professionals at DuraClean by Doug and breathe easier. To start down your path to a cleaner, healthier home or office, call Doug today at 641-592-5772. It's not clean unless it's DuraClean.
We're back with the Norseman Trucking pregame show. Chris, we're trying to talk a little bit before, the former band teacher, Nate Sletton, does his little guitar rendition before the game. Lake Mills Osage, like we said earlier, huge game. Wyatt Helming was gone for Monday, but he was able to get a game under his belt on Tuesday, which I think is big for tonight. He got into a little bit of a rhythm Tuesday, which obviously he's Lake Mills' best player.
Yep.
So he's going to be a force to be reckoned with for anybody that faces him. But it looks like Osage, they don't necessarily have the huge guy, but they have a bunch of guys who could probably do just fine guarding our length.
Yes. They got some length. They got some, that 6 foot to 6'2", it looks like, athletes. Be interesting to see what Osage plays on defense. Just knowing that teams have tried to play zone against us to make us shoot outside a little more. It's going to be a fun one.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what happens.
So just by glancing at the stats here, Tyler Oberfell, senior, number 1, he's averaging 13 a game, 2.8 steals, pretty much 3, and then pretty much 5 assists and 5 rebounds a game. And he's shooting 43% from 3, which is such a good number. I'm sure he shot a decent amount this year as one of their leading scorers. So just by glancing at the stats, looks like he might be, that best player. But they also have Max Knutson, a sophomore, averaging 12.5 a game, also 3 assists. And then Nathan Havel averaging 14.5 a game and 7.5 boards. That's kind of that three-headed monster like we always used to refer to the Lake Mills team last year, having that three-headed monster. But looks like Osage might have one of their own.
Yeah, I feel like I've heard the name Havel for years now.
There was an older Havel in Taylor's grade. Colin Havel was the grade above me.
Okay.
He played in that district final game my junior year.
Yeah.
One of the best spin moves I've ever seen. His spin move was unstoppable. Very good basketball player. And then I believe this is the next one, Havel. He's a senior. I think I remember him in baseball. I remember
baseball player.
Yep. Oberfell, I remember that name in baseball as well. A couple of these other guys, I'm looking at the names, look familiar from baseball. So this is going to be a great game. We've been looking forward to this for a while, especially ever since Osage beat Newman the other day. Newman's one of the clear-cut best teams in the area, and Osage lost to them pretty handily first game of the year, but came back just recently and beat them by double digits.
Yeah, so it kind of sounds like they're a team. I know they have a good record, but going against good teams, they have to play well, and when they play well, they are very good.
Mm-hmm. And Lake Mills, over these past few years, a lot of blowouts, a lot of games where your starters aren't playing much, a lot of not meaningless minutes, but not like the intense playoff type atmosphere.
Right.
So I'm hoping that's what Lake Mills can get out of this today. High pressure, high intense situations against a very good basketball team.
Exactly, but they do have some high pressure situations too. District final, Garrigan down 10 last year. Obviously the sub-state game.
But obviously never had any until that point.
Well, correct.
So I'm glad it's happening during the regular season.
Yes.
That rather than in the middle of the playoffs when your season all depends on it.
Yes.
So I'm really excited. If you guys don't know, Nate Sletton, a former band teacher here, musician extraordinaire.
He's so good.
He's very, very good.
I've just got goosebumps. One school song every time, and waiting to hear what he does for the intros here.
So we're gonna leave our mics on and just let you guys listen to this starting lineup. Hopefully Nate Sletton gives us a good show.
Now let's see the starting lineup for the Green Devils. A senior, number 1, Tyler Oberfell. Sophomore, number 3, Max Knutson. Senior, number 4, Nathan Havel. Senior, number 5, Ben Miller. And junior, number 11, Drew Hustler. The Green Devils are coached by Michael Braun, assisted by Ryan Huffman and Kurt Knutson. And now, for your very own Lake Mills Bulldogs. The Bulldogs players tonight for the 13
If that doesn't get you ready for a regular season basketball game, I don't know what will.
Hey, think they got an extra jersey?
Chris Throne now starting for Lake Mills as a 29-year-old. Tip goes to Osage. Havel has the ball on the right wing.
We're going to start at man right away.
I feel like there's always a couple players every year for Osage that have mullets. They just rock the mullet so well.
Havel has definitely last year, I remember.
Yep. Looks like Tussler has a mullet of his own. I mean, I can always respect a nice mullet. That pass is tipped. Looks like it'll stay, or no, it'll be Lake Mills basketball.
You're going to have, looks like Bennett on Oberfell.
Yeah, and Ben Miller, just looking at him, thick kid.
Interesting start here. AJ bringing it up first.
See what they can do, maybe with a set play, looks like. It's almost like a script in football. You kind of want to start out with a set action of some sort. As Bennett drives baseline, shots up and good. Great drive by the senior point guard. Great start for Bennett Berger.
Refused the ball screen. That got the defender leaning towards the screen first and took it the other way.
Pass over to Knutson, only a sophomore, but averaging 12 a game, which is an impressive number for a guy, only a sophomore in high school. A lot of good ball movement, off-ball movement for this Osage team, but Lake Mills doing a great job playing defense so far. Oberfell has the ball, nice ball screen by Miller, over to Havel. I think we're gonna get a bump there by Berger. So that'll be his first foul of the game.
So as a defender there, you got to read that, okay? Off a ball screen or off a dribble handoff, got to watch the contact.
Yep. And that's something, Bennett usually likes to play pretty physical on defense, but he knows, okay, I maybe got to tone it back a little bit.
Yep.
But that's how smart of a player he is. He'll be able to tone it back and adjust to how these refs are calling the game. Great defense by AJ to recover. I think Wyatt got a little bit of arm there on the strip. So I think that's Tussler will head to the line.
One each on your two best players.
Yep. So even if Osage, let's say Tussler misses both free throws, you still ended up gaining 2 fouls on the 2 best players for Lake Mills.
Right.
So that's a winning possession. First one's up and no good.
We'll say though on that drive, Wyatt, it's easy to see, hey, ball's there, maybe poke it out. But AJ was in a decent spot.
Yep.
Make him make a tough basket.
Yep. So one of the free throws is good. So Lake Mills leads 2-1 here early on.
AJ bringing it up again. I wonder what they want to attack off the side with Bennett.
Yeah, it looks like more off-ball action for Bennett. Get him in some good positions to attack and facilitate. It's a nice tip by Oberfell. Gets the steal, comes back the other way. Nice pass inside to Havel, but he couldn't handle the pass. It'll stay here with Osage.
Looks like Bennett thought it went off the Oberfell there, but Carl said he couldn't see.
Yep. Great cut by Tussler. Can't get the finish to go. I'm surprised there wasn't a foul there on the push from behind.
There was going to be one.
So Osage with a couple nice possessions. Haven't come up with much yet, but they're definitely getting good action so far. Bennett Berger, nice spin move to his left. Just gets that ball to roll in.
That is a great spin move and finish. I will say Bennett's got to be careful with that off arm that he's not dribbling with.
Yep.
He usually doesn't extend it, but you never know. They might call one cheap one.
And yeah, you already have one foul, so that's tough. I thought Miller was going to finish that. He got a good look at it. Miller's a thick kid.
He's very thick.
Yeah. So he's a good matchup for Caden Obley. Big and strong. Wyatt almost pulls that from three-point land with Havel on him. Hands it off to Bennett Berger. Nice dish off.
Yeah, the
foul before the
defense has got to read these calls right away. I don't know if it's something the refs are like, hey, let's get it in check right away. Big game. But hopefully they just stay consistent, the whole time.
Well, it's 2 teams attacking on offense, but also 2 teams that play very good defense.
Correct.
I guess that action here. Bennett Berger finally being the primary ball handler at the start of possession here. You can definitely tell a focus for Lake Mills. Nice pump fake from Wyatt, draws the foul.
There is no reason to fly the jump shoot.
Yep. It's tough when it's Wyatt, though. He's 6'6", can shoot. Sure, you're trying to contest.
But you're not going to block it anyways. And I get the distraction, but only bad things are going to happen. And because if he doesn't bump him, wide open lane to the little basket.
Yeah.
And
little ball screen here for Bennett. Kicks it out to
if
Raymaker.
If you're Osage, you can't tell me you'd rather have him shooting threes than inside.
So Denton puts his back to the basket, kicks it out to Raymaker. His shot's off the mark, but Bennett gets the tip over to Kingland for the offensive board. Travel before, I think that's the right call. He moved his foot.
I think so.
Yeah, before he put it down. It was a great tip by Bennett, try to gain an extra possession.
I wasn't quite sure if he had the ball secure, but
a little bit of bobble there.
I can't complain.
Yeah. But I like the aggression, especially from Denton, a guy that in the past, before this year, has been a catch and shoot guy. So him attacking the rim is going to be crucial for this team going forward on offense.
Yes, because then it opens up his outside shot even more.
Bennett drives the lane, another reverse finish.
Between the 2 point guards we have here in Lake Mills, they insane finishers around the basket.
Yep.
Meaning Taylor Vonick and Bennett Berger.
Yep, and Bennett has all 6 early on for Lake Mills. Lake Mills leads 6-1. Great defensive pressure. And I'd say Osage has played good defense themselves as well so far. Just Bennett's made a couple of nice plays around the rim. So Havel has it on the left wing, hands it off to Tussler. Into Miller. It's great defense by Wyatt. Shots up and no good for Miller. If you're Lake Mills, I think that's a matchup you want. One-on-one. Wyatt has the length to contest some of these shots. If he makes them, he makes them.
Just Wyatt's got to go straight up.
Yep. Especially with that, with that foul right away.
Play with that one foul for a while.
Denton Kingland, little spin move in the paint. Gets the finish to go. Move. Great move by Denton.
Who did that remind you of right there?
Granger. That's a Granger move. Lake Mills with a great start, up 8-1, forces the timeout for the Osage Green Devils. It will be a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back after this short break.
It's time to upgrade or replace your old or worn-out kitchen and laundry appliances. Single Stat Hardware in Lake Mills has what you need. They have American-made Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana appliances to make your life easier. For appliances with the best in innovation, quality, dependability, and free delivery, see Single Stat Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
We're back after that short timeout. Lake Mills, a start that we've been used to seeing at home in the past. They just jump on teams. Can they sustain this energy and effort? And Osage, they've gotten some good looks so far, so I expect them to get back into this game. Obviously, it's only a 7-point game. But
good looks, but all contested.
Yep. Nothing wide open, but they have some good action going right now.
Yes.
Some aggression. I feel like just about any of these guys can handle the ball. As Havel gets the rim, can't get the finish to go.
Almost. Oh, boy.
Wyatt got taken out right there.
Just a little tangle.
Trying to get back, and you run right into him. Yep.
I think Wyatt might have sold it a little bit. I don't think he gets pushed off his feet like that too often.
And that's Luke Sharper. He just checked into the game during that timeout. Tall kid. He looks like he's 6'4".
It was Wyatt turning, to give it to the point guard, and they just ran into each other.
Yep. Also,
Havel definitely rushed that layup, though.
Also, number 2, Madden Eulenhop is a pass inside to Wyatt. He can't bring that down, but he ends up finishing it. You listen to this name, Madden Eulenhop. Madden. That's a great name right there.
Rest in peace, John Madden.
Rest in peace, John Madden.
Born in Austin, Minnesota, if for all of you that didn't know.
Yeah, that was a weird stat you found out the other day. Great finish by Havel on the right side. 2:50 left in this first quarter. Lake Mills leads 10-3. Looks like Lake Mills really wants to attack some of these matchups. A lot of pick and rolls so far for Bennett. Caden hits the step-in 3. That's big because he's used to just having wide-open threes. That was a little bit contested. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what Lake Mills needs out of Caden Obley.
Caden and Havel are battling, too. Yep. I like it. That's deep.
Deep shot by Oberfell. Can't get it. Wyatt grabs the rebound. AJ has it open in the corner. Nice drive baseline. We get a block. I like that call. He didn't square him up.
No.
Good play by AJ to avoid the square-on contact right there.
I think he was going to kick it to the corner over here, too, until he got bumped and kind of lost it.
Great shot by Caden. Gets subbed out for Seth Hermanson.
If Seth guards Havel, I really like that matchup.
Yeah.
Seth, D lineman, just physical.
And if they would have swung it over to Bennett, he had a wide-open 3, but Denton can't get his 3 to go.
I like both shots. You had either option.
Just about any 3 Denton takes, I'm confident in taking and making. Ball over to Knutson. That shot's Little wedgie on the backboard there.
Lake Mills ball.
Be Lake Mills basketball, jump ball. You don't see wedgies very often.
Not when it's just, three-pointer right there.
Yeah.
Layups if it gets pushed into it. Not that too often.
That was a confident shot, though, from the sophomore.
Yes.
Just pretty deep.
Yeah.
No hesitation. I'm sure that's a shot he regularly takes and makes. Osage trying to do a great job of fronting and having backside help on Wyatt in the post.
You had Wyatt really quick early, but they did a good job pressuring Denton.
Nice pass to Seth inside, over to Denton in the corner. Shots off the mark. Wyatt gets the tip over to Seth, who corrals the basketball and is able to lay it in. Great composure by Seth. A lot of bodies falling around him. Yeah,
he doesn't show emotion.
Exactly.
He's very even keel. He's very, very relaxed, but in a good way.
Yeah, he's never too high, never too low.
Exactly.
Lake Mills leads 15-3 early on. Another turnover for Osage. Great defense for Lake Mills early on here. Bennett has 6, Wyatt has 2, Seth has 2, Denton has 2, and then Caden had that 3. I love this pick and roll scheme. Nice dive by Seth off the corner. Great pass from Bennett.
Great pass, great finish.
Pick and roll with Bennett and Wyatt, that's what we've been wanting for the longest time.
What did we talk in the girls' game? Pick and roll.
Exactly that. But
yes.
Lake girls started to get it going, so hopefully that's a formula going forward they keep using. As Sharper falls to the ground to be Lake Mills basketball. A couple times Sharper's fell over to the ground here. Miller checks back in for him with 45 seconds left. Lake Mills leads 17-3. You got to be really patient if you're Lake Mills here. You need a great shot.
Absolutely.
You have 45 seconds left to work with. Another pick and roll action. Space out everybody else.
Have to, because you can't get away from one or the other.
Yeah, I love Wyatt's energy trying to set ball screens here. He's going to create mismatches, and player, I think it's going to be a charge. It is. Great play by, looks like Havel.
Right there, you got to stop mid lane and shoot a little floater.
Yeah, for a split second, I thought Denton was going to be able to get there, and Havel was able to beat him to the spot. Great play by Havel.
But there's where that circle, I think he's outside of it if it's
I think he's outside of it too.
But it makes it even more definitive.
Yep. A little closing gate play here for, looks like that's Madden Eulenhop. Oberfell drives baseline. Great cutoff by AJ, but Oberfell stops and pops for the block jumper. So 6 seconds left here. Bennett drives, kicks it out to Denton for a corner 3. Shots up and good. Great hit by Denton to end the quarter. Lake Mills leads 20-5. You couldn't ask for a better start if you're the Bulldogs.
No, you can't. You held them to 5. Not many open shots. They had some close ones, but not open. Very well contested. Great start for the Bulldogs.
We'll be right back with the start of the second quarter.
Hi, this is Emily Helgeson, Physical Therapist Assistant from Lake Mills Physical Therapy. We are proud supporters of the Lake Mills Bulldogs and strive to keep our athletes in the game. We not only offer our expertise in orthopedic care, but added new programs for women's health services and Parkinson's patients. So don't let your injuries sideline you from getting back to your life dreams and goals. Call 641-592-3500 to schedule your appointment today.
We're back here just about to start the second quarter. Lake Mills, like we were just talking during that break, first couple minutes of the second quarter, you need to string together a couple back-to-back stops. You can't let Osage get anything going here.
Yeah, you let them get it back to 9 or 10 quick, and it's just...
It's brand new.
Get them a little rhythm, get a little momentum. A first stop here is huge.
Yeah.
As weird as that is to stay to start the second quarter, it is, because you want to keep them doubting themselves on offense.
You can't let the quarter break all of a sudden.
Yeah, get frustrated.
Let them regather. Yep. Dribble handoff to Knutson here. Pick and roll. Great defense by Seth Hermanson.
Great tip.
It looked like it was open for a split second, but Seth was able to tip it. Bennett has an open corner 3, turns it down. Tries to find a cutter on the backside. That's Denton to the corner. Great board by Seth inside, and he lays it in. Wyatt got taken out on that play.
Yeah.
Wyatt got shoved from behind. I'm not sure by who. I think so.
It depends.
Should be, right?
Yeah.
Count the basket. Yeah, I was going to say it's our ball because it's
ball out of the hand.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I think so.
I've always understood that to be what it is, but what were we arguing about the other day? Oh, Towns' kick on his shot.
Oh, yeah, that was a weird play. Bennett has an open look from 3. Just rims it now. The
Almost a
crowd was about to go
possession.
berserk on that play. Lake Mills up 22-5, 7:20 left in the second quarter. Great play by, is that Knutson? Yeah, it's Max Knutson, sophomore. Osage has got some confident guys with the ball.
They do.
Great drive by Bennett Berger's able to lay it in. The little Ricky.
Okay, the guy that he was guarding him helped too much on the screen, and he got that open layup.
And Denton's going to love this offense, too, with the pick and roll. He's going to get wide open threes like he's had already in this game.
Spot up, come off some flare screens.
Osage trying to do some ball screens of their own here, especially with Havel. Trying to get him dive into the basket. Miller against Wyatt inside. Can't get the finish to go. Good crash by Havel, but it will stay Lake Mills basketball.
Havel's very athletic.
So with Miller, with Wyatt on him, I think Wyatt is just saying, hey, I'm going to let him get the ball in here. It's going to be a struggle to score against me.
Yeah.
Nobody else help.
Yes.
Which I think is a very good game plan when, Miller's not one of their top 3 players.
Right. That is a nice problem to have. And they're going to go zone here, maybe a 1-2-2.
Yeah. Get it to Wyatt on the block. Pass over to Lance. Good step through, and he's able to finish. A little Helming connection there. And Osage calls a full timeout. Lake Mills coming out on fire in the second quarter as well. We'll be right back after this short break.
Here at Norseman, we don't just talk about valuing our Norseman family. We show it. We've revamped our pay and benefits package to reflect what our team members want. So we sat down with a few of our drivers and just asked them, what do you think?
The new pay package was a surprise to me, and I know that they're responding to what's happening in the industry and sort of changing with the times, and that also speaks well.
If you're not being valued and treated like family, check out what Norseman has to offer. Visit us at norseman.com to learn more.
First impressions last. They speak volumes about you and your home. Larson Manufacturing in Lake Mills understands this, and their craftsmanship shows in the details of every door they create, like their full glass storm doors that offer maximum light and curb appeal to showcase your home. Larson Manufacturing is the #1 storm door manufacturer in the U.S., built in Lake Mills with local pride. Find out more at larsondoors.com. Larson Manufacturing is a proud supporter of Bulldog Athletics.
We're back after that full timeout from Osage. Lake Mills leads 26-7 with 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Great defense by Denton. Off-ball help.
I don't know if he dribbled.
I think they could have called it there. I think he was a little bit unsure to use his dribble as Bennett has a wide open corner 3, and he hits it. Little miscommunication there. Madden Eulenhop was initially on Bennett, and I think his assignment must be Denton because he went straight to Denton.
Yep. That's where, if you get mixed up, you just got to stay there.
Yeah.
And adjust either within the play or next time.
Wide open shot for Knutson at the top of the key.
It's a good play.
Can't hit it. Yeah.
Here's the thing. If you don't let them get in rhythm offensively, those shots aren't as good because they haven't gotten to shoot many open ones.
Exactly. Wyatt has it on the right wing. Little jab step kick on Havel there. Is it still a 1-2-2? I can't really. Wasn't paying attention super to what they're in that possession. Oh, so what happened last possession, I think Madden Eulenhop plays this side of the zone, so he came back. Yep. It's a good tip by Lance. He's able to get the steal over to Bennett as Denton steps into the 3 and he hits it. Lake Mills is leading 32-7.
This is an onslaught right away.
Lake Mills leads 32-7 with 5 minutes left in the second quarter.
What'd you say? Don't let them get right back? Well, we doubled the lead,
Exactly. Yep. Good drive there by Knutson.
Good foul.
Sophomore Knutson, he plays with confidence, man. You don't see that much from a sophomore. I would assume Osage is 2A.
Yes.
Probably not 3A. I think they used to be growing up.
When we were in school, I believe they were 3A.
They're going to be a tough out, man. I mean, I know this game is a blowout right away, but you can just tell they have the pieces.
I don't know what schools around in 2A. Now, if you go east for them, there's probably some good ones, over by New Hampton and all over there.
A good shot from Oberfell right there. That's a really tough shot.
Very tough.
Yeah.
Especially when nothing's been going.
Yeah, he has 5 early on as Denton has another open 3, and he hits it. Denton Kingland starting to feel it. First couple games of the year, shot absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
And now he's shooting above 42%, which is crazy because of how poorly he started.
I mean, the man wasn't great right away, but the zone is probably even worse right now.
That shot is off the mark for Havel. Wyatt grabs the rebound, a foul on Miller. Lake Mills just was playing such tenacity right now. Up 25, 4:23 left in the second quarter. Bennett Berger has 11. Denton has 11. Wyatt only has 2.
And
but he's created so much because of these
have to focus on
these ball screens.
Yep.
He's creating so much gravity. These guys have to help off. Denton has wide open shots because of it. Bennett has
wide open lanes.
Yes, exactly. So Wyatt has 2 points right now, but he's the focus of this offense with these ball screens.
Looks like
and he's creating so much.
Nope, man.
Going back to man now. Be interesting to see if they go with some ball screens. A little high-low to Wyatt inside. He's able to lay it up. Great pass from Seth. Good setup from the Lake Mills offense.
Got great hands.
Mm-hmm. And Seth, we've kind of seen this over the past couple of years. Good passing ability as a big.
Very good passer.
Yeah. 4 minutes left in this second quarter. Lake Mills leads 37-10. Good move from Madden Eulenhop. Hits the pull-up jumper. I know Madden Eulenhop is a mouthful, but I like saying the whole name. It's too good of a name not to say the whole thing.
You can't not finish it.
So Wyatt drives to the lane. Nice dish underneath to Seth. He just turned. Yeah, he had an open lane, but he kicks out to Wyatt for an open corner 3. Shots off the mark. Yeah, if Seth would just drop step with the other leg, he has a wide open finish.
I think he had it right away.
The travel called there on Tussler. And that's one of the things Seth's always struggled with, being aggressive, looking for his own shot, because he has the athletic tools. He has the ability. Just to look for his own shot more will be a definite key.
Yes. Now Wyatt's going to get a quick break.
So Wyatt steps out. Caden stepped in for him. It's like continuous motion here for Lake Mills. Kick out to Seth for an open corner 3. Thinks about it. Back over to Berger. He wants a ball screen. Kicks over to Caden in the corner. Lake Mills, no reason to rush.
No, not at all.
Another ball screen here for Seth Hermanson. You can tell this was definitely a game plan thing coming into this game. A lot of ball screens, getting Bennett going to his right side. Good drive by Caden Obley. Can't get the shot to go, but he saw the lane and he took it.
He did. Couldn't quite get back to his left hand.
Because he's used to getting a pass while he's cutting and laying it in. He's not used to off the dribble. So if he can start developing that confidence and create his own driving lanes, it's going to be big. I mean, we've said that about a lot of things for this team. If this happens,
it's just because we lost
then it's
so
big.
much from last year.
Yeah.
It's nice to see these guys step up in the roles that they're supposed to play.
Yeah.
Not doing too much.
I totally agree. Eulenhop passes on the left wing. A nice pass inside, but Miller can't handle the pass. It's a good look inside.
Ball there.
Yep.
Quick break for Wyatt. About a minute, maybe.
Looks like Knutson checks back in for Osage. 2:38 left in this second quarter. Lake Mills leads 37-12. AJ running the point guard again with Bennett getting a little break.
It's open.
Nice pass inside by Denton. Wyatt just finishes. Yeah. Wyatt makes that look really easy and stays calm, cool, and collected, but that's tough when you have that guy coming from the backside while you're trying to catch it.
Now it does make it simpler when you're 6'6" and nobody's going to get the ball above your head, but you didn't rush it whatsoever. Great
defense there by Caden to force the mishap by Osage. And AJ throws it right into Tussler. He's going to get an easy bucket. The first real mistake by Lake Mills this game.
I think he thought Tussler was AJ.
You mean AJ thought it was Denton?
Or sorry, AJ thought it was Denton, yeah.
It was just one of those where you're about to cut and you pass it the wrong direction. It's just one of those little unspoken miscommunications.
Yep.
So Denton will head to the line here, 1-1. This season he is shooting 84% from the line. First one's off the mark.
Good job. Could you not wait for after the first one?
Hey, did I say he's shooting really well? I just said the number. I said the number.
Still the same thing?
Hey, I just said the number, man. I think he's going to foul there. Yep. Good drive by Tussler. Falls to the floor. Forces the foul. Bennett checks right back in for Denton. So 2 minutes left in the second half. Lake Mills leads 39-14.
Great job on Oberfell so far, too.
Yep.
He's got 0.
Mm-hmm. Or no, Oberfell is...
I thought Oberfell's 1.
Yeah, he has 5.
I looked at the wrong side.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that side's blocked.
Yeah, because he has, I think he got to the line once, and he has a couple buckets. Great play by A.J. Raymaker. Kyle Minke calls the timeout. Lake Mills gets possession. One of those momentum hustle plays that can really get your team going.
Yep.
So we'll be right back after this short timeout from Lake Mills.
What can Pivot Bio and BW Fusion offer your farm operation? Pivot Bio has a new product called Proven 40 that can replace 40 pounds of synthetic nitrogen. BW Fusion has Meltdown that is a residue-degrading microbe to reduce crop stover. 401 is a phosphorus-enhancing microbe used in furrow or on seed. BW Fusion is a foliar-applied microbe and micronutrient. These products promote plant health, all while being sustainable. Visit storbyseed.com today to get more information. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
We're back after that quick timeout. A.J. Raymaker dove on the floor, called timeout. You haven't used a timeout yet in this game, so that's a great way to, build some momentum for your team if you already didn't have any.
There it is again. Oh, he helped back.
Skip over to the corner to Bennett Berger. Nice dish. Great help defense by Oberfell. Just got there just before Bennett was able to dish it off to Wyatt. Knutson, a little floater across the lane, uses the bank. It's a great shot by the sophomore.
Shouldn't count. I think the bank closed about 4 hours ago. So.
Bennett with another turnover.
You don't see that from him.
Back-to-back turnovers. Not very common to see that. And good finish by Knutson. So a minute 06 left. 3 turnovers and 4 possessions, I think, for Lake Mills.
Yep.
Have led to 3 baskets for Osage. Dribble handoff here. They have Bennett open on the block. Great play by Tussler. Saves it over to Seth. Seth can't find anybody. Finds Caden right underneath the rim. Good block by Knutson.
Good block.
Oberfell somehow caught that basketball. He didn't even know the pass was coming. Havel has it on the left wing. Back over to Knutson. Tussler has it on the right wing. Back over to Uhlenhop. 28 seconds left in this half. Lake Mills leads 39-18. Pull-up jumper by Uhlenhop. I think they were anticipating a foul call there.
Yeah,
everybody kind of stopped.
What just happened there.
Everybody kind of stopped for just a split second. But Lake Mills gains the rebound and going for one shot here. Pick and roll action with Berger and Helming. Pass it over to the corner to AJ. Shot's a little bit long and Havel gains the rebound. Run out for Knutson. He'll finish with the layup. So a few baskets there by Osage. Easy baskets, yeah. So Lake Mills, what was the biggest lead? 39-14, 39-12?
39-12.
Something like that, yeah. So Osage has a great end of the half. Something to build off going into halftime.
Yeah, Lake Mills just got a little shaky with the ball there, and Bennett especially. You don't see that from him, especially back-to-back. Maybe they got a little lackadaisical, with the score being the way it is. But got to come out with the same intensity you started the game with in the second half.
Yeah, it's one of those letdowns. Osage was able to string together multiple baskets in a row, but you're still up 19.
Yeah.
Coach Kyle Minke, you're not going to be happy with that end of the half, but you're still up 19 points. You don't want to get complacent, but it's still like, hey, we're all right. We just bounce back.
And Bennett and Wyatt ended with 1 foul each.
Yep, and they got it on, the second possession for Osage. So a good half, great half overall, just with a couple hiccups at the end of the half, which Coach Kyle Minke, I'm sure, will address at the end of at the halftime talk in Kurtz's classroom. That's been
absolutely.
How long have we been going to Kurtz's classroom for halftime? Did that start when I was in high school?
Probably.
Because I think you guys used to go to the locker room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's not easy to talk in there. It's so small when it's those middle lockers cut it off.
Exactly. You can't even see half the guys.
Yeah.
So we have a cake auction here tonight. So we're going to come back in a little bit, play a few ads for you guys, and when this cake auction ends, we will talk about our halftime report, Storby Seed halftime report. So we'll be right back in a little bit.
Finding the right seed dealer doesn't have to be a challenge. At Storby Seed, we make your needs our priority. With 30 years in the seed business, we will use our experience in product placement, service, and cutting-edge technology to make your farm more profitable. We will always pride ourselves on our availability for the farmer, first to the field, and customer follow-up. We want to make your buying experience smooth with services like our new state-of-the-art seed treatment facility, on-farm delivery, new precision ag services, on-farm research, and calibrating those pesticide pesky monitors. Find us on Facebook, Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Remodeling your home, adding on, or something bigger? This is Lexi Grow. With over 40 years of experience and 3 generations, Grow Electric and Lake Mills are your trusted electrical experts serving the North Iowa area. Call my dad, Steve, for your residential, commercial, or agricultural electrical needs. Interior, exterior, aerial, or underground. No job is too big or too small. Grow Electric in Lake Mills, where quality, pride, and service are standard. Call 641-592-8282. Follow us on Facebook anytime or check out our website at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
As a parent, you would do anything for your child. How about creating a positive relationship with money? At MBT Bank, we believe it's never too early to teach your child to save. Kid Club accounts provide a simple, fun way to save money. We know your savers won't stay little forever, so check out our Go Smart checking account. It earns interest and is packed with money-saving benefits. To learn more about our account options for kids, visit mbtbank.bank today. Where will you go with MBT? Member FDIC.
Hi, my name is Haley. I'm from Mason City, Iowa. I chose Nyack first because it's close to home, very affordable, and I won't have much college debt. I am getting my general classes out of the way at Nyack because my credits will be able to transfer to a 4-year college. I like the flexible schedule that allows me to work and go to school full time. These are some of the reasons I chose Nyack first. I recommend starting your college education at Nyack.
Winter is coming and Forest City Ford has the vehicles to beat the Iowa cold. This is Josh Bruckoff. We have a selection of 2021 Ford Edge SUVs with several colors and options to choose from. We also have a few 2021 Escapes to help with hauling all the gear you need for winter. If you're looking for something that we don't have, come see us and we'll help find what you want. Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of Highway 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online at forestcityford.com.
Slide into savings with WCTA. Our ultra-fast, reliable, and unlimited fiber internet is critical during these long and cold winter nights. New to the area? Sign up for new WCTA internet and you'll be eligible to receive a $40 bill credit. Or if you're already a customer, just upgrade to a faster speed. Make it a winter to remember and slide into savings today. Call our office at 800-592-6105 to learn more. WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
DuraClean by Doug in Lake Mills is your full-service home and office care specialist. For deep cleaning of carpet and upholstery, sanitizing, and air duct cleaning to promote allergy and asthma relief, contact the professionals at DuraClean by Doug and breathe easier. To start down your path to a cleaner, healthier home or office, call Doug today at 641-592-5772. It's not clean unless it's DuraClean.
It's time to upgrade or replace your old or worn-out kitchen and laundry appliances. Single Stat Hardware in Lake Mills has what you need. They have American-made Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana appliances to make your life easier. For appliances with the best in innovation, quality, dependability, and free delivery, see Single Stat Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
Hi, Hi, this is Emily Helgeson, Physical Therapist Assistant from Lake Mills Physical Therapy. We are proud supporters of the Lake Mills Bulldogs and strive to keep our athletes in the game. We not only offer our expertise in orthopedic care, but added new programs for women's health services and Parkinson's patients. So don't let your injury sideline you from getting back to your life dreams and goals. Call 641-592-3500 to schedule your appointment today.
Here at Norseman, we don't just talk about valuing our Norseman family, we show it. We've revamped our pay and benefits package to reflect what our team members want. So we sat down with a few of our drivers and just asked them, what do you think?
The new pay package was a surprise to me, and I know that they're responding to what's happening in the industry and sort of changing with the times, and that also speaks well.
If you're not being valued and treated like family, check out what Norseman has to offer. Visit us at norseman.com to learn more.
First impressions last. They speak volumes about you and your home. Larson Manufacturing in Lake Mills understands this, and their craftsmanship shows in the details of every door they create, like their full glass storm doors that offer maximum light and curb appeal to showcase your home. Larson Manufacturing is the #1 storm door manufacturer in the U.S., built in Lake Mills with local pride. Find out more at larsondoors.com. Larson Manufacturing is a proud supporter of Bulldog Athletics.
What can Pivot Bio and BW Fusion offer your farm operation? Pivot Bio has a new product called Proven 40 that can replace 40 pounds of synthetic nitrogen. BW Fusion has Meltdown that is a residue-degrading microbe to reduce crop stover. 401 is a phosphorus-enhancing microbe used in furrow or on seed. BW Fusion is a foliar-applied microbe and micronutrient. These products promote plant health, all while being sustainable. Visit storbyseed.com today to get more information. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day. Finding the right seed dealer doesn't have to be a challenge. At Storby Seed, we make your needs our priority. With 30 years in the seed business, we will use our experience in product placement, service, and cutting-edge technology to make your farm more profitable. We will always pride ourselves on our availability for the farmer, first to the field, and customer follow-up. We want to make your buying experience smooth with services like our new state-of-the-art seed treatment facility, on-farm delivery, new precision ag services, on-farm research, and calibrating those pesky monitors. Find us on Facebook, Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
We're back with the Storby Seed halftime report. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day. Lake Mills leads 39-20. I think it got up to at least 39-14, 25-point lead. Osage was able to string together some baskets to end that half, gain some momentum going into the second half. And this Osage team is good. So if you're Lake Mills, what do we say all the time coming out of halftime? What's Coach Kyle Minke's proverb for the start of the third quarter?
First 2 or 3 minutes will decide what happens the rest of the game, essentially.
So Lake Mills, if you let Osage get back into this game, get it to 13, 12 points early on here.
Yeah, it gets a little interesting because you hadn't had to fend them off the whole game. You just got to keep the pedal to the metal. Keep playing. Lake Mills will get the ball first, see if they come up with a set right away, whether it's against zone or man, and get a quick, easy bucket and maybe a stop the first 2 possessions of the second half.
Yeah, and like we said, that bread and butter in the first half was that pick and roll with Bennett and Wyatt. Wyatt is the screen man. Wyatt only has 6 points, but like we even said early on in that game, or early on in the game, he's creating so much just by being there, just by setting screens, being active on the offensive side, off ball.
They also started getting a lot of high-low action going too. Was open a lot. I assume Osage maybe goes zones, they can double it, front and back. But if they go man, and they double it, you're going to have open shooters on the outside.
I mean, we saw Osage go to a 1-2-2 there for a few possessions. Lake Mills did really well against it, got some really good looks. So Osage went back to man-to-man. Osage just feels like a man team. Like they have a bunch of just really good athletes.
Yes.
So they're going to try to use that to the best of their ability. So they actually match up person for person pretty well against Lake Mills, except Wyatt if he's one-on-one. Yeah.
They have a guy that can body with him.
Yep. At least has some strength to hold him up.
Yeah. My guess is they go back to man to start the second half.
I think so too.
Because the zone also, I mean, I know they got a couple turnovers at the end. The zone also didn't do a whole lot against us, but I assume they go man right away.
So Lake Mills going to start this half with the basketball. So Osage finishes up warming up here to end halftime. Denton Kingland will inbound the ball on the sideline when Osage is ready to go. Little dead time here. Now Osage comes out. All right, Lake Mills leads 39-20. You need to keep, if you're Lake Mills, you need to keep this a 20-point game, for as long as you can.
Yeah.
Obviously, your goal is to extend the lead, but
definitely got to keep it above 15 for sure.
You're going to get Osage's best shot here to start the second half.
Absolutely. They have nothing to lose right now. They're going to come out, trying to get tips, steals, fast breaks, all that.
Great drive by A.J. Raymaker. Floater's up and no good. Gets his own rebound, lays it in. The crafty leftiness of A.J. Raymaker.
I will say that's not the shot I saw coming out.
No, I did not. Yeah,
A.J. floater, but it was open.
Yeah, it all. I'm not going to say it all came from the ball screen with Wyatt and Bennett, but you get guys out of position. Yes. You're not expecting AJ to drive it right around you, and he does, and gets a good look.
And AJ will take it if you give it to him. He's quick,
especially to his left.
Oh yes, he'll get by with his left. And he's become a decent passer too if you step up and stop him.
So Lake Mills gets a score and a stop to start this half. Can they keep that theme going? Pass it inside to Wyatt. Osage
double was going to come.
Initially wanted to double. Lefty hook is no good. Gets his own rebound. Is able to go back up.
You can't deal with the height.
Yep.
Height and his wingspan is, I wonder what it is. I've never asked.
I'm not sure about his wingspan. Has a pretty good vertical. They tested him out in school the other day. Everybody did their vertical leap. I think he had a 28-inch vertical, which is very good for being a guy his size.
Yes.
Little floaters off for Oberfell. He hasn't been able to get anything going tonight.
No, hasn't gotten in rhythm. Open shots. Obviously, I don't know how he generally plays. If he's a driver, it's great.
Just jump hook from Wyatt.
That is the most unstoppable shot in basketball. Because you can't do anything about it.
Exactly. It's just
unless you're a head
Wyatt.
Taller.
Exactly. It's just whether Wyatt misses it or makes it, and that sounds foolish as Havel gets the bucket there.
But it's a tough shot.
Yeah. There's little you can do to affect it.
Correct.
So Osage responds with a bucket there after 3 straight by Lake Mills, 3 straight buckets. Good skip pass over to Denton in the corner. Shots up and no good. Wyatt tips the ball out to Raymaker. Earns an extra possession for Lake Mills. Nice little drop steps through. Nice, great reverse layup by
you
Wyatt
don't
Helming.
expect him to go to the other side of the basket on that.
It's so few players can get to that other side.
Correct.
Most players don't even think about it. Only some can even do it, and then he's able to finish it.
Right.
Osage gets a bucket right back.
Good little fadeaway by Havel there on the baseline.
Yep. He was kind of their primary screener in that first half, too. They tried getting a lot of pick and rolls with him. Osage is going to get it rolling offensively, but Lake Mills has got to do a good job of just limiting that and getting buckets of their own. Nice pass inside to Wyatt.
It's a great catch.
Good strip by Oberfell. And it's exactly the possession you want.
There was a decent amount of arm on that.
Tessler. Shot's no good. Raymaker gets the rebound. Pass ahead to Denton in the corner. Good decision not to shoot that corner 3. Pull up mid-range. Shots off the mark. Bennett crashes the boards. Obley gets the ball. Back out to Bennett. Shots no good. Gets his own board.
That's a
can't lay it in and coops himself.
That's a big man board.
If you ever played the game Coop or 21?
He just put himself to 0.
No, you don't. Remember, you don't put yourself. Put everybody else.
But
nice steal by AJ.
Himself.
travel there by Denton. It probably is the right call, but Denton made it look pretty smooth.
He might have kept his toe, but when you get onto the top part of your shoe,
it's going to get called just about every time, whether it moves or not.
Yeah.
We'll have a quick timeout here from Osage, so we'll be right back after a quick break.
Here at Norseman, we don't just talk about valuing our Norseman family, we show it. We've revamped our pay and benefits package to reflect what our team members want. So we sat down with a few of our drivers and just asked them, what do you think?
The new pay package was a surprise to me, and I know that they're responding to what's happening in the industry and sort of changing with the times, and that also speaks well.
If you're not being valued and treated like family, check out what Norseman has to offer. Visit us at norseman.com to learn more.
We're back after that quick timeout from Osage. Quick scoring update for individuals for Lake Mills. Bennett Berger with 13, Wyatt Helming with 12, Denton Kingland with 11, Seth Hermanson with 6, and Caden Obley with 3, and AJ with 2.
Seth came in for Caden.
Yep. 7-man rotation. At least, I think I'm counting that right. Yeah, 7-man rotation tonight. Lance Helming, that fringe 7th guy, didn't get too many minutes, but did come in and contribute in that first half.
I don't like that foul call just in basketball in general, because the offensive guys lean in so hard into the defense, and I don't think AJ was too sideways, but it's the way basketball is nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Good drive by Havel. Good block by Wyatt. Getting a foul call there. Looks pretty clean, but yeah, you have to. It's a good play by Havel. I know it probably wasn't a foul, but good job by Havel to attack the taller Helming. Havel will head to the line here and shoot 2. 4:10 left in the third quarter. Shots up and good.
That's what happens when you're aggressive, though. You make the referee make a decision.
I mean, especially
and they got it on that one.
Just having such an athlete, having Wyatt guard him, you got to put the pressure on Wyatt Helming. You want to get him into foul trouble because it causes real problems for this Lake Mills team with Wyatt not on the floor.
Yes.
Granted, have a lot of guys you can put in off the bench, but they're not Wyatt Helming.
They're not Wyatt. Yeah, they're not 6'6" and as skilled as he is.
Yep. 3 ball for Denton Kingland off the mark. Seth grabs the rebound and lays it in. He has a number of offensive boards tonight.
He does. He'll rarely hit, an open 3, but that is his game. Just cleaning up the basket, cutting, getting layups.
Nice block by Wyatt there.
That's where you like to see the controlled block.
Yep.
Now, it's hard to do because you got to get up quick and get to the ball.
Yep.
But if you can softly get it, keep it in bounds, especially you had your own guy, nobody else right behind it. But hey, great play either way.
Lance Helming checks in for AJ Raymaker with a pretty big lineup here for Lake Mills. Havel with the Havel spin move. Good finish. Like we said before the broadcast, or at the start of the broadcast, his older brother Colin Havel, I assume his brother, had one of the deadliest spin moves back in the day, class of 2016. Good drive there by Bennett to force the foul.
I don't think Havel's come out of this game.
I don't think he has, no.
I was thinking about it in the first half, and then it hit halftime.
Has Oberfell? I know Knutson did.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Well, neither of them are in foul trouble, I don't think. Can't see with the board in the way.
Bennett's first free throw. Bennett's first free throw's up and good. But at this point, you can't sit Havel.
No. It's just like Taylor in the girls' game. Like, you're down. Like, if he comes out, you're probably gonna go down more.
Exactly. That's the only way you have a chance to stay in the game is with one of your best players, maybe your best player, staying on the floor.
Yes, and it's only 2. It's not 3.
Yep. Havel, nice drive. He's getting it rolling here. After that foul call, saw a couple free throws go in. He's getting to a little bit of a rhythm. Nice pass out of the double team and pass to a cutting Seth Hermanson. He finishes. Bennett and Seth have really good chemistry. Like we always talk about Caden, a really good cutter from that short corner. But Seth's doing a great job of that tonight as well.
Well, they played with each other for years.
It's like, I was going to say, he could have got a foul called there. Denton kind of hit the legs of Tussler while he was in the air.
Yeah.
So be an and 1-3.
I was waiting for him to call it. And Denton has 3.
Yep, so Eli Minke will check in for him here. Could be some big minutes for Eli to get a couple shots up and see some go in. And also, a lot of athleticism on the floor. It'll be nice to see how Eli responds, especially if we play man as Havel gets that offensive rebound. Back
6
out
points.
to Tussler. He gets fouled again. 2 and 1 threes. He got fouled back to back. He missed the free throw on the first, so he has a 6-point possession, possibly 7.
They're closing out in the landing area.
Yeah.
That's all they're doing.
Yep.
You gotta know, you gotta figure that out.
Which in the NBA is a flagrant.
Yes. Like, if you're gonna flash, you gotta go to the side.
Yep, so Caden checks in for Lance after that foul. Can he get his own rebound back and get another? Nope.
I know it's a great trip, but you missed both free throws.
I know, but 6 points.
It is
You
6
don't get the extra 3 points without
points.
missing that first one.
No, I know.
I've never seen that before, I don't think. A
No.
6-point possession.
Not that way.
Wyatt Helming pump fake, drives into the lane. Nice finish there. Good response after a couple big shots by Osage.
They're flying at Wyatt's pump fake on the three-point line every time.
It's another good drive by Max Knutson. And Caden throws it away here. Tussler gets the tip and steal over to Knutson.
We need to tighten it up here.
But yeah, Lake Mills, some uncharacteristic carelessness with the ball. Good spin by Havel. Baseline shot. I thought that was going in.
I did too.
Good move by Havel. Tough shot, but I thought that was going in out of the hand. 57-38, Lake Mills leads with 1:46 left in the third quarter. Continuity offense here for Lake Mills. Bennett Berger with a wide open right wing 3. It's off the mark, but that's a great look for a great shooter.
Yep. Got to take it every time.
Knutson drives into the lane on Seth Hermanson. Gets the finish to go. So Osage stringing together some baskets and stops. 17-point ball game, but that's
19 and a half.
Yes, but that's where you play so well, Lake Mills, for such a long period of time. You're not I won't say you're allowed to have little lapses like this, but you have the breathing room. Hey, have a couple bad possessions back to back. You're not killing yourself in like a 6-point game, and now you're maybe losing. Step back 3 for Wyatt Helming. Shots off the mark, but good crash by Cade Nobley. His shot's blocked. I thought that was a lot of ball there. That looked like a lot of ball. But hey, we'll take the call. And it's just rewarding hustle. Cade Nobley goes undetected on offensive boards, gains an extra possession, hopefully 2 more points for Lake Mills. Caden will head to the line here. First free throw's up and good. He is shooting 47% from the free throw line this season. Denton Kingland checks in for Wyatt.
Probably doesn't get there a whole lot.
No, he probably doesn't. Even as a slasher cutter.
It's a little skewed.
Yeah. Okay, Nobley's second free throw's up and good. So Wyatt, I would assume, sit the rest of the quarter, play the whole fourth.
Yeah.
Granted, Osage maybe makes a little run at this thing.
Exactly.
It's Overfell. Bennett looks like he's about to get beat, but somehow just stays in front.
He balls it up. I don't know how he does it. I think his little trick is, he gets that off arm kind of here and
then you kind of hide it on that hip.
Yeah.
Another spin move from Havel. It's a great. It's a shot you can't really do anything about if you're Caden. You played it about as well as you can. So 30 seconds left here. Will Lake Mills go with one shot? Coach Minke usually likes one shot in these situations, especially in a bigger game. Looks like that's what they're going to do. Let's be really patient here. 20 seconds left. Lead by 17. Osage with a nice run here. What was the biggest lead? 27?
I think so.
Yeah. Bennett kicks it out to Denton. Kicks it back out to Bennett. Swing to Eli in the corner for 3. Shots off the mark, but that's a great look to end the quarter. Great rhythm. Bennett Berger, as Eli runs by him, high fives him. I'm sure he said, "You're shooting that again if you get it."
Well, as the first shot he's taken all game.
Exactly.
Really good.
So Lake Mills leads 59-42 at the end of 3. We'll be right back for the start of the fourth quarter.
As a parent, you would do anything for your child. How about creating a positive relationship with money? At MBT Bank, we believe it's never too early to teach your child to save. Kid Club accounts provide a simple, fun way to save money. We know your savers won't stay little forever, so check out our Go Smart checking account. It earns interest and is packed with money-saving benefits. To learn more about our account options for kids, visit mbtbank.bank today. Where will you go with MBT? Member FDIC.
Slide into savings with WCTA. Our ultra-fast, reliable, and unlimited fiber internet is critical during these long and cold winter nights. New to the area? Sign up for new WCTA Internet and you'll be eligible to receive a $40 bill credit. Or if you're already a customer, just upgrade to a faster speed. Make it a winter to remember and slide into savings today. Call our office at 800-592-6105 to learn more. WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
We're back to start this fourth quarter. Lake Mills leads 59-42. Lake Mills really had the game in control for a while there, got up to a 27-point lead, but Osage put together a little run to end that third quarter. Good strip by Bennett on Oberfell.
He's like he's getting beat, but he's not.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I mean, we've been watching
hands out.
Been watching it for 2 years now, and Bennett's always done a great job on quick guards, big guards.
Yes.
Denton Kingland forces the foul there. Be on the ground, so Lake Mills will take it out on the sideline. 7:34 left in the ball game. Havel has 14. I think 12 of them were in that third quarter. I swear it seemed like a lot of them was.
A little bit.
Yep. Trying to get it into Bennett in the post. Nice pass to the cutting Caden Nobley. That's an amazing pass right there. Caden with a nice finish. And like we said, that's that connection, with the cuts and knowing where Caden's going to be. Caden's ready for that pass.
And Caden, being the receiver he's in football, has great hands to catch the ball really anywhere it's put.
And that connection in football, too, quarterback to wide receiver.
Yep.
Gillen Hop has the ball in the left wing, swings it over to Miller. Oberfell dishes it into Miller. Good block by Wyatt. It will be Osage basketball.
It's just so deflating as a player. Like, you get to a good spot.
Yep.
It's just, there's not much you can do about it.
Yeah. Yeah, he beat him. He beat him to the spot.
He did.
Nice pass. Havel couldn't handle it, but it goes over to Knutson. Back into Havel. Post. I don't even know what that was. A little post turnaround.
Yeah.
Good shot from Havel. He's up to 16. 6:38 left in this ball game. Lake Mills leads by 17. Nice skip over to Wyatt. Shots up and short. That looked really good from here.
It did.
Right on line. Knutson drives left on Kingland. Good defense by Kingland. Denton's done a really good job defensively tonight.
He has. He's gotten better at that. He's gotten a little quicker, gotten a little taller.
He's probably coming into this night, good shot by Knutson right there. But I would say he's probably the weakest defender in the starting lineup, but he's held his own against very good guards tonight.
Absolutely.
Lake Mills is going to really just take their time on offense the rest of this game, try to get very good looks. No reason to rush. Helming swings it over to Kingland. Drive into the middle of the lane. A good finish by Denton Kingland.
He got that little running back tuck in to get through there. I was never really able to do that. It
wasn't as popular. It wasn't.
That's true. It wasn't.
I think that foul will go on Bennett Berger right there, or A.J. Raymaker. Looks like it will be on Berger. But is it shooting two or underneath?
I can't really tell.
But I think
two shots.
Denton's confidence driving to the basket started on Monday against Belmont. No Wyatt Helming. Early in that game, he was really pounding it in the post, just really attacking the rim, and you can see that mindset at the start of this week really translating on a Friday night. Oberfell goes to the line, makes the first. Seth Hermanson checks in for Caden, and Tussler checks in for Eulenhop.
Got to give a shout out there. One of Spencer's Bracky's daughters tried to sneak in the game on the sideline over there, but Dad wasn't having any of it.
Tried to get a sixth player for Lake Mills on the floor. Create a little advantage. Little hockey sub. Second shot's up and good, so Osage trails by 15. A game that seemed out of hand at one point is, Osage, they've been going on a run. If Lake Mills doesn't stop this bleeding here. 5:23 left in the ball game. But also, like we were saying, when Lake Mills got up big, we're like, Osage is going to make a run.
You're not going to keep it there the whole game.
Exactly.
You can't keep a game at 25 the whole time.
Yep. So 5:10 left in the fourth quarter. Lake Mills being really patient offensively. Bennett Berger with 15 points.
Tussler's got some quick hands.
Yeah, he does. Denton drives in the lane. Good move there. Will force two free throws. The aggression from Denton Kingland.
I think it's on the ground, though. They're not going to like this. Yep. On the ground.
Oh, it is on the ground. Okay. Good drive, though, by Denton. his aggression is something, it's something he's been developing as of late. We've always seen it in pickup runs.
Just getting to do it within the offense of a game is a little different.
It is a whole different animal. So Wyatt has one-on-one against Havel inside. Great finish.
Havel, great defense, but you have to double down to get it out.
Yep.
Like, there's no way of stopping that. Unless somehow you draw a charge on a lowered shoulder.
Drive by Knutson gets the and one. So Osage getting to the rim this half, forcing a lot of foul calls. That's the sophomore Knutson.
I think Denton's got to be a little careful of a tee. Getting a little animated on the last couple.
Yep. So Knutson's up to, he has 16 points. It was going to be 17 if he made that free throw, but it rims in and out. Lake Mills up 15 points here. Little dribble handoff from Berger to Raymaker. Slings it over to Helming. Pass inside to Kingland. They have Helming open up top. Good dive by Wyatt into the middle of the paint. Bennett Berger shoots the three. Shot's up and good, and that's a big shot for Lake Mills. Makes it an 18-point ball game with 4:13 left. Good find
shot
by Wyatt Helming. Almost, they could have gotten him for 3 seconds in the lane. It was on the edge. So had a way to find the open offensive player.
He could have forced that shot really easy.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a bad shot for him, but he found the better shot.
And Denton Kingland drove, lost his dribble, stayed composed, found an open Helming. Helming scanned his options, turns around, finds Berger for the wide open three. And that's really deflating for your Osage. You had a good defensive possession. And
because you wiggled it down, what was it there at 15, got it to 14 at times. And it's weird to say like 15-14 is getting close.
Yeah.
But when Lake Mills played so well to get up, 20, 25, it is because they trimmed off 10 points. But Lake Mills has had an answer every time they've gotten it to 15. Be curious to see what that what's that site that predicted has like the
BC Moore?
Yeah. What that was before this game.
I can look it up right here. Chris, you can take over the little play-by-play right here while I'm looking this up.
Yeah, Osage is going to bring it up. Lake Mills still in the man, going to set a ball screen up top. We got Lance Helming in too. I don't know who he came in. Came in for Denton.
Yep, because Denton has 4.
It's kind of continuous ball screens on the top. Great help by Wyatt.
Yep, good play.
Tussler had a little spin move, was going to be open kind of, and Wyatt cut it off, and Tussler didn't know he was there. And now you can, run those set plays that take a little time. It's almost open.
Miller almost came with the steal there. Seth, good play, good defensive play by Oberfell. It's kind of that good block by Wyatt Helming. Holy cow.
You saw what's number 5's name?
Miller?
You saw Miller kind of gauging which side he should go to, and he ended up choosing the wrong one. That one almost you got to go reverse every time.
Yep. Or you got to go up with your left and shield off to your right.
And that's tough.
It is very tough. Because it looked like it was going to be a wide open basket.
Spin on it.
Well, high-low, not there. Still trying to find this prediction here. Raymaker's taken out, but Oberfell's trying to go for the ball.
Nope, nothing wrong with that.
Good, clean, hard
down
foul.
18, 3 minutes left. You got to try to get as many possessions as you can. Not bonus yet. I think they're at 5 team fouls total. That's where it still is.
Getting to the Lake Mills BC Moore page is taking a little bit. They had the game at 16-point spread.
Wow. Okay, so it's right there.
I expected a closer game. Osage, very good team, but that's what Lake Mills has just done this over these past couple years. They just come out and jump on teams.
In this gym especially.
Yeah.
What it is, I'm not exactly sure, but they just play really well here.
Great finish by Wyatt. He's up to 18. Him and Bennett each have 18 points. Seth Hermanson with 10, and I think Denton has 12. Great move by Knutson. He's able to finish. Blew right by Lance Helming. He's up to 18 on the game.
Got 2.5, just under 2.5 left.
Yep. Lake Mills leads by 18 points. Lake Mills is trying to bleed clock here. Clock's your friend. Don't have any careless mistakes here. Hatteberger drives to the lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he got on the arm and it made.
That reach around is tough.
Yep.
That little Bill Peters or Marty Pins.
The
move.
Marty Pins.
Yeah.
It's the Marty Pins, yeah. Marty, if you're listening, that you should trademark that move.
He's right over there.
Is
in
he
the
here?
corner.
Okay.
Yep.
Shout out to Marty Pins. That's his trademarked move right there. The reach around poke.
I think he's retired now.
He has retired. Wyatt drives baseline, can't get it to go. Osage with numbers coming back. 5-on-4 advantage. Good finish by Max Knudsen.
Great finish.
I've said it a million times tonight. Only a sophomore, but he is aggressive. Has 20 points.
He's going to have a big part in next year's team. It seems like they have a couple seniors leading the way.
Yeah, he's going to be the dude next year.
Havel and Oberfell.
Yep. The Tussler's a junior.
Miller's a senior too.
Yep. Madden Eulenhop off the bench is a freshman. So Lake Mills with the 7-man rotation. Eli played a little bit there to end the third quarter, but pretty much a 7-man rotation.
Yeah.
AJ Raymaker will head to the line for a 1-and-1. Denton checks in for Lance Helming. Lance gave us great minutes tonight. You know, didn't score a bunch of points, only had 2 points, but just did a lot of good things, was really solid.
Yeah, he's going to be big going forward. It's that, the extra size off the bench after Seth. First free throw up and good by AJ.
That'll be big. Down the road, postseason play, free throw shooting at the end of games.
Yes.
AJ, I don't think has shot many free throws this year, but both those
look very good.
Yeah, both those free throws look great. 44% on the year, but very confident
free throws
at the line
in this
there.
game and free throws in a neutral environment when it's crazy close game are much different.
Yep. Havel has been just going at Wyatt this half, and Wyatt with the great block. Bennett with the steal. Passed it up to Seth Hermanson. Out of way to handle a little errant pass, and he lays it in. Lake Mills leads by 20 with under a minute to go, and that seals it, That puts an exclamation point on this game.
Yeah.
Not very often you see the Lake Mills starters playing the entire game either. This game and
for them.
The West Hancock ones, the Forest City game. It's a nice move inside by Tussler. Almost gets the and one. So Denton will foul out. He had 13 points tonight. Great game offensively.
We'll get mass subs here for Osage.
Yep. Try to find all these names. Leo Clapperich, Carter Walters, Luke Sharper, Colton Boge, and trying to find the last number here is Will Filippo. So all Osage's starters will come out of the game here, except Tussler. He's at the free throw line. Eli Mankey checks in for Lake Mills. 38 seconds left to go here. Lake Mills is up by 20. Tussler's first free throw's up and no good.
He's got to come in for the shooter.
Yeah. Tussler's second free throw here is up and no good. AJ Raymaker tracks down the rebound. Lake Mills is going to take home this win. 34 seconds left, up by 20. A couple points where Osage really made runs.
Yeah.
Lake Mills was able to limit them as best they could. Nice poke out by Tussler there. Wyatt Helming hustling for the ball. It'll be Osage basketball. So this is, Will Filippo checking in for Tussler. Tussler kind of sparked that little run there with those back-to-back and one threes. A 6-point possession from Tussler.
Not only did he, make both, got fouled on both and made them.
Yeah.
That is rare.
Yeah, even just the foul.
You don't even see that in one game by one person.
Yeah. Especially in high school, you don't see fouls on threes at all, but you see the same guy get fouled on 2 threes on the same possession.
Yeah.
Because he also has to miss the free throw to even get the second chance.
Yeah, exactly.
So that'll do it here. 2.9 left. Lake Mills will dribble it out. 20-point victory against a very good Osage Green Devils team.
Probably their first statement win of the year.
Yep. At Garner.
Well,
Garner
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Great win for the Bulldogs. It'll be interesting to see who they send up here for the post game. Hey, you get to ask questions. I don't have to do it tonight.
Jared said he would come up with somebody else.
So Jared, volunteer assistant. Does not get paid. Puts a lot of work into this program, football and basketball.
Just saying, hey, I'm just going to come up and talk. Taking the little big dog
Yeah,
role.
he takes a little big dog. I know we've interviewed all the other coaches already, but Jared just says, hey, I'm coming up after this game.
We're going to get the brother duo.
Yep, looks like we're getting Bennett.
If Jared comes up.
I'm sure Jared will. I'm going to hand my headset over to the senior, Bennett Berger, who played stellar tonight.
Wow, that quarter zip is nice, Chris.
Hey, appreciate it, man. It was brand new yesterday. Wow, way to throw me off my game. But anyways, hey, great win. Probably your second statement win of the year. What were your guys' main attacks coming into this game?
I think we just all wanted to be aggressive and, kind of get back to that defense that we played against Garner. I think, we haven't been playing at that level defensively since, like I said, Garner. And we picked it up tonight for a little bit. The end of the first half was a little ugly, and they kept hitting tough shots, so credit to them.
They did. And you got that first foul, pretty early on. Did you still end with 1 or 2?
I think I got 2 on an apparent arm check.
Okay. But, hey, credit to you early in the game getting 1 and still essentially playing the whole game. Very good. What is your guys' maybe keys going forward? What would you want to see get better at?
We still got to get better on defense, and I think everybody's we need to get our conditioning up a little bit more, so our top guys can keep playing more minutes at a high level, and definitely defensively we got a lot better this week, but we just keep improving going forward.
Absolutely. Shorten the rotation, getting into postseason, but hey, ball screens with you and Wyatt, money.
Yeah, that's kind of an emphasis we worked on since Wednesday and Thursday. We put in some new stuff for that, and obviously it worked well. I need to swing a little bit so we can get it to more Denton, some pick and roll stuff as well, but hey, we're going to keep working on that.
Hey, absolutely. Bennett Berger, Game by Thrones king of the game. Bennett, great work tonight, bud.
Thank you.
Headset's all sweaty for Coach Nate. Good work, Bennett.
Pretty sweaty?
Yeah, it is.
I'll just put it on. Yeah, there we go.
All right, Kyle. Coming into this game, us specifically, I know you guys don't look ahead to games, but us, just coming after they beat Newman. What was your focus as a coach coming into tonight?
Well, a great team coming in here, an 11-2 team. These guys hadn't lost since early December, and they were playing really well, and I thought our guys just had a really good week of preparation and practice, and we obviously had a great start tonight and were able to kind of put it to them early in the game, and they played better as the game wore on, obviously, but really good win for us. A good challenge for us here in a non-conference game, one of the best teams on the TIC East, and our guys definitely were up to it tonight.
Hey, absolutely. You said a great start to tonight. Just remembering to last year and even this year, when you guys play here, it seems like you get on teams pretty quick. Do you think it's just because it's the home gym, or what is the key to that?
Well, they like coming out with a lot of energy. They know the importance of coming out strong, and I'm not exactly sure why that is, but yeah, the last few years that has been a kind of a trait of our teams as we come out and play well early and and kind of establish the way the game's going to be played. And we certainly did that tonight. We didn't really mix up any defensive things. We just really tried to contest shooters. Osage is a very, very good three-point shooting team. They've had games where they've hit 14 threes in a game, and so I really thought we defended well. Even in the second half, they hit some tough shots, some tough contested twos, kind of some of the shots we wanted them to take, but give them credit, they knocked it down. And I just really proud of our guys, though, for fighting through, some adversity at times and holding off Osage's runs, and really good win for the guys.
And I know you gave most of the credit to the kids. I'm going to say tonight specifically 99% is them, but, hey, 1% Nate Sletton in the intros. I even asked Zach, because, you got an extra jersey? Because I want to get on the floor.
Yeah, it's fun. I love when he brings out Enter Sandman or something like that, and it was good. It was the first time we've had that this year, and I hope that's something Nate will consider doing again.
Hey, absolutely. Once again, great game tonight, Coach. Congrats.
Yeah, appreciate it, fellas. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Good luck going forward.
Poor Coach. Yeah, good battle. Boy, get some tough ones in there.
Yeah, so Lake Mills comes away with a 20-point victory. As Zach said, the BC Moore predictor was a 16-point game for Lake Mills. So the FanDuel employee and myself covered the spread. get a little hairy, when you get those double-digit spreads, even in basketball. I tend to stay away from those. But it was a great game, obviously. Things to work on, some down points, kind of letting them back in it a little bit, a little sloppy with the ball. But as a coach, you have a great win, and you still have things you can work on in practice.
Yeah, so that's going to do it. Tomorrow we'll be right back here. Girls start at 2 against Northwood Kensett. Should be 2 good ball games. I know Northwood guys are struggling a little bit this year, but I haven't looked much at Northwood girls, but should be a good matchup.
Oh, absolutely. Is Cotter still the boys' coach?
I believe so.
Is he?
I believe so.
Yeah, they always have a good game plan coming in. And obviously, I won't be here tomorrow, but a surprise guest.
Surprise guest. I'll probably tweet it out before the game.
You probably should.
So follow at Game by Thrones LM. I'll tweet out who the mystery guest or mystery commentator is with me, the color guy. You guys will see that on my Twitter, or just pop into the stream and find out that way.
Hey, by the way, whoever substitute for Zach, they're not a better basketball player than me. So we're just going to leave it at that.
For tomorrow? Yeah.
No. Caleb, too.
Caleb, too. And
Shout
Beth.
out Caleb Bacon.
And Beth.
Yeah, no, Beth doesn't count.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for listening tonight. We'll be right back tomorrow. It's been Game by Thrones.